I mean, where's the background button at? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. So, I'm gonna do something with that. Don't worry. Probably by today. By today, I'll do something with that. I'll put it on the store. Hey now. Hey. You give me 1 second. Let me grab my speaker. Hey now. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I believe I have a special guest today. I think I'm gonna have a special guest today. I believe I'm having a special guest today. I want to make sure I have the music ready. No. Let me see if she's in the room. Let me see if she's in the room, so I can. Hold up. Hold up. No. Special, very special. Hold up. Let me make sure she in here. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad the YouTube is keeping you good. Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Just talk in the comments and I got you. No. I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for somebody special in the comments. I'm looking for somebody special in the comments. You'll find out. You'll find out. You will find out when my special guest. When my special guest. You all are special as well. You all are special. You all are special as well. No. Hold on. You're special. Yes, you are. You're special as well. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. You'll find out. You all are special. You all are special. All the love. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey now. Let me see. Might be getting a little sharp. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. This is a VIP. You all are special. You all are. This is a VIP. Yeah, a VIP. No hints. I will be doing something with that background. I will be. No. Hey, my guest. Hold up. My guest does. Can y'all follow Lovely Lily? Could you please follow Lovely Lily so I can have her in the box? Muffin, hold up. I want Lovely Lily to have a box. Can you please follow Lovely Lily? Please. Please. Can you please follow Lovely Lily so I can have her in the box? Please. Yes. Please follow. I would like to get her in the box. Very special guest. Do you mind unprivating, please? Do you mind unprivating, please? Could you unprivate your page? Please? Maybe that's the problem. Can you unprivate, please? I can bring it in now. I can bring it in now. She unprivate it. No, I can't. You gotta unprivate it. You gotta. Thank you. I still can't. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's okay. She's unprivate. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, special guest. Yes, special guest. Very special. No, you're not. No, no one's getting pumped. No. Hey, now. Once in a lifetime opportunity is what's about to happen. Very rare. Very rare. Yeah, I'm doing good. This is rare. Very rare. This is what? Very rare. Very rare. Very. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Queen of all trades, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna get this interview. Are you gonna? No, you're not. You're not. It's positive. It's positive. It's positive. Mad at work. It will be on YouTube. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to be very. Do you want to be here for this? Oh yeah, you want to be here for this. Okay, let me see now. Ah, there it is. And cue.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are
Thank you
you
for the
doing?
song. You almost had me in tears.
I'm sorry. It was the right song. It was the right song. Um, you you know, you come here, you have a good time. You have wonderful grandchildren.
Yes.
Um, and for some odd reason, the internet wanted to call your father,
No.
wanted to say that we didn't speak. And it's really just it's two crazy individuals, because if if it was a if I did this to a woman, I definitely would be arrested. Showing social security numbers, um, going down private stuff with the about a one that I don't talk about on here that you know about.
Right.
Um, just very private, intimate stuff to try to. I don't even know if it's like to tear me down, but to and it's weird when for me when YT women are getting away with it, because if it was a woman of color, I don't think she could get away with things that they have looked up, the things that they have went, might as well say, did a credit check on me as if I was working for them or something.
Oh my God.
Even down to saying that you don't love me and his mom's not around and stuff.
No, I love you very, very much. And also, you and I talk almost constantly. If we're not talking, we're texting. And the thing about these people who's getting on here and trying to break people like this, those are some very evil people. I've never try to come and jump on your page and just announce who I am. I'm always on your page. When you go live, I'm always here, but now people will know when I really do pop up because now they know who I am. But I'm always here watching, and I always give you my comments afterwards. You get off of here, I will call you and I would say, oh, you went a little hard, or oh, that one was good. But you know, I'm always on here, watching you, and I'm always talking to my grandsons and my daughter-in-law. I love her to death. But I just don't like those type of people who do things like that. That's just so wrong, how the internet is set up for people to hurt people. And that's not good.
No, no, I definitely agree. I mean, you didn't raise me like that, so I do a great amount of time thinking who raised them. Because you definitely have taught me, how to treat women, even ones that you're not in a relationship with, and you definitely have told me if you have left somebody alone, leave them alone, and they shouldn't be bothering you too, especially if you
Right.
block them.
Right. Right. And also, everybody who's on here, we all have a past, whether it's something that we are proud of or whether it's something that we're not so proud of. Everybody in this world have a past. And the thing about it is, did you come out of it being a warrior? Yes. Did you come out of it being a great man? Yes. And a great dad and a great husband. And that's just not me speaking as a mom point of view, it's as a woman point of view. So I I just don't get this. I mean, why these people love to do this kind of stuff?
I, my personal opinion, Ma, and I would tell you this on the phone. I think that when they start diving into my past, who I am now, I'm supposed to be in jail. I'm not supposed to be here. He's not supposed to be taking care of his kids. That's not the picture. That's not what they're reading. And I feel like the narrative that they have painted is not coming true. So they keep flipping over rocks. They keep flipping over rocks like this is going to get them. This, this. And I'm just like, but I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you all. I'm trying to read this. I've never been live before, you guys.
I, do you
You're
want
right, Fluffy.
do do you, do you want anybody to come up and ask you questions, or
Oh
you
yeah,
just
anybody can come and ask me
okay?
questions. I'm here. I'm here to support you. And yeah, anybody can come up.
I'm excited to finally meet you via the internet, but I want to let you know from me speaking, I don't claim those disgusting white teeth females.
Okay. Thank you so much.
But
Thank you
you have
so
an
much.
amazing son. I mean, I don't want his head to swell too much. The screen's
Oh,
not big enough, but he is pretty good.
okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of wanted to apologize to you in this, and for your privacy and your father to be reached out to, I think is criminal. And I think I want you to understand, he has and you have a small army behind you. When I say we're coming, we're coming.
Thank you. Too tall. Thank you.
Hi, I just wanted to pop up here and, for one, tell you thank you. I know Petty knows, but I think as a mother, you should know too. I struggle with depression, and for about a year, it was very hard for me to get out of bed. Pastor Petty has given me a reason to laugh and get out of bed and love life again, and I just appreciate the way you raised him and the love you have for him. And I'm just so glad you're here. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. But I must tell you, I wasn't the perfect mother. I was a very young mother, and I was not perfect at all. I have 7 kids. So it was very hard being a teenage mother and you are trying to navigate 7 kids. Somebody falls slack sometimes, and you try your best not to do that. And my son, Petty, he fell lack, but he strives so hard to make himself a better person out of the situation we was in that he became a great man.
Yeah, and you had a huge part in that too. I'm a single mother of just one. I couldn't imagine having more than one because for me it is hard. And we all stumble, we all fall, make mistakes. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. But I'm just grateful to be a part of this community and also finally meet you. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And
You're
I
so
hope
welcome.
everything works out with your depression. I really do. And
Thank
if
you. I
you
appreciate that.
please stay in contact with me, please.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Mama Petty.
Hi.
Um, I don't know if you know me. You say you in here a lot, but
Hello.
sorry. I just wanted to say that your son is amazing. I didn't want to come up here. I've been through a lot the last day, but I just wanted to say this was great to catch today because I wanted to see and solidify that this man is a wonderful man and I will always be his friend. And you raised a good man. He's been so kind to me,
Oh,
so supportive of me.
I am so
And
happy he has been there for you.
and he is literally like the brother I've always sought to have.
Ma, that is I'm just gonna let you know you did gain a daughter.
I've seen her on here before. I've seen her when she come up, and I've never seen her face, but I've seen this pink hair, and I cannot. And she's always on here to speak her mind, and it's always whether it's she's for you or whether she's giving you a straightening out. I love her for that.
But I wanted to come up quickly and just say that this was something I needed to see, and I really want people to know that this man is amazing, and he is a good man off this app, and I'm very honored to have that opportunity to know him outside of his Pastor Petty character. Um, I'm sorry, I followed so fast, and I know you're private. You don't have to accept my my follow.
No, I
Please,
will. I'm gonna
I know.
accept
Just
it. I'm
protect yourself.
it's
Protect
on the
your peace.
private. It's on the private right now.
I know.
So
I
I
Yes,
will
ma'am.
accept you.
But just protect your peace, and you are not required to accept me. I've just realized that this internet is crazy, and I don't know who's watching it and who's trying to take advantage of your account right now. Um, but thank you so much for blessing us with him, and raising him to do the best that he can be. He's changed so much on this app in the last 2 years that I've watched him, and you're an amazing mother. I'm a mom too, and I know that we wish we could be perfect and have our kids be raised in a perfect world and doing everything right. And all I know is that I aspire to be like you, with my
Oh,
daughters.
oh,
So
you are so amazing. Thank you. And you are amazing yourself. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Hi, Miss Petty.
Hi.
My name's Ashley, aka the Muffin Man. I give the weather reports in here. They're not the best, but I try to make a little light in here on harder days. I just wanted to tell you that your son has helped me through so much stuff. Um, and I just want to say thank you for raising him the way you did because he is a really good person. I don't care what anybody says. Thank you so much. And thank you, Petty. And I know what you've done for me, for
Thank you.
standing up
Thank you,
for what is
Muffin Man.
right.
Thank you, Muffin Man. You guys are getting me in tears. You guys, come on. You guys, don't do this to me. Come on.
So I'm not trying
We
to
have to.
declare happy
We have
tears.
to, Mama Petty.
I just wanted to
Listen,
say thank you. Can I just finish and I'm going to get down? I'm not going to
I'm
take any
sure.
more time.
Sure.
I just wanted to say thank you very much. You have raised an amazing son. He is an amazing, amazing person. And I will stand with him any day of the week, the month, the year. Thank you so much. You are a beautiful person, and you should be very, very proud of your son. And Petty, I love you to death. I hope you guys have a beautiful day.
You too, Muffin Man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you, Muffin. Mama Petty, I just wanted to say, like, me and your son got off to a very rocky start, but I have seen, and I've said this before, I've seen a lot of change in his platform, and I will always protect, and I hate to keep saying this, as a black woman, I will always protect a black man against false allegations because it happens too much, way too much for us.
You're right, Brooklyn Bella. You're so right.
Way too much. I requested to follow you on my main. If you want to accept, you can. If you don't, I understand.
I will.
Um,
I will.
I caught the banana last night for going against the woman who's going so hard against him for no reason at all, but I'll take that because we got backups, okay? We
Yes.
always have backups.
Yes.
But I just wanted to thank you for raising, a man that can evolve and change and speak on basically what is right and wrong. Feelings aside, I'm not that big. I put my feelings into it, and sometimes very nastily, to be assured.
Oh, okay.
But yes, and he, maybe he can tell you in a private message. I don't know if he cares to. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But
Okay.
just thank you for raising a productive member of society, because that is what we all strive to do. That is what we all strive to do, and I thank you for that.
Thank you.
Again, I've seen a lot of change in the platform, and what I see is fighting for what's right and what's wrong.
And those are the basic morals and values that we have grown up with. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 55. So we come from the era of fighting for what's right, no
Yes.
matter what.
Yes.
So I appreciate you for that. And I just had to come up on one of my backups. Y'all not gonna know the rest till I pop up. But one of my backups to thank you for that. I love you all. I'm
Love
gonna
you.
drop and thank you again.
Okay.
Mama Petty, I just want to say hello.
Hi.
And I want to tell you that you did raise an amazing man. Um, I lost 2 accounts too last night, cartel, and I will burn through them all if I have to. It's not a big thing. I can make more accounts. Um, but I will always stand up for what's right and defend Petty, and I will defend Queen. You need to adjust your crown. Dry them tears. Adjust your crown. You are a queen. You know you are. Don't let them get to
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Dust
Yes.
that crown and don't you give them the satisfaction of making you cry.
Yes.
Do not do it.
Yes.
But I just want to say hi and I want to say thank you. And I'm sorry that people on this internet are um, reaching out to your family members, to your dad, and are doing disgusting things, going real life. And I'm sorry for that. That your privacy and your family has been invaded. It's
Thank you
not
so much.
It's
Thank
not
you.
right. You're welcome. But thank you for giving us a wonderful Petty.
You're
He is
welcome.
a wonderful man, a wonderful father. He's so kind. He's so respectful. And that is because of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a great day.
You too.
Hey, Mama Petty.
Hi.
It's very nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
I just want to say that whether he agrees with it or not, um, he has created a platform where people can come and speak and know that the things that they speak about, that they're safe here, that nobody here is going to attack them, that nobody here is going to pull their background and pick it apart and contact family members, because we don't do that in here. Petty is 100% against that. He doesn't do that himself. Um, and I'm very sorry that that's happening to you. There's absolutely no excuse for strangers on the internet trying to contact people's family members. Um, but also, I wanted to say that you raised an amazing son.
Thank you,
Um, he's
Panda.
he's an amazing man. He's done a lot over here for people. He's brought, whether he likes to say it or not, he does bring awareness to things over here. Not bad awareness, maybe, but just awareness to, hey, these people are doing this and I think it's wrong and I want y'all to know. But he also says to make our own opinion about it. He doesn't force us to hold on. He doesn't force us to pick sides over here. Um, I don't know. He's a really good person. And we also enjoy our hands moments that have been popping up. That's what we refer to Mrs. Petty as. We call her hands. Um,
Oh.
and Baby Petty's monologue sometimes. He's our little nephew over here. He was kind of feral yesterday, but it was funny. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome so much.
Hi, Mama Petty.
Hi.
I wanted you to see my face. Nobody else has really been, and I just wanted you to know that first off, you've raised an amazing son. Petty, I did snoop her profile. You have amazing genes, so you will look young forever, buddy. So be very lucky, okay? Because she's beautiful. But you have raised an amazing man that not only has learned from his past mistakes, he has also taught us. For example, I used to respond out of anger, and and thought that everything needed a response. But watching Petty, I have learned how to hold my temper, how to watch my mouth, and I've learned that everything doesn't need a response. He is a very strong man, and some of the things that he's endured on this app, I don't think I could have done it as gracefully as he has. So when I say that you've raised one heck of a man, I absolutely mean that. And before I cut off my time, Holly Mae is at work, and she is a comment cousin. I have a message, so I'm going to make it as PG as possible. It says,
Okay.
"Tell Mama Petty that these chicks are the definition of bald-headed hustle and flow, want to be big back Becky's. On
Oh,
behalf of the nosy neighbors, we on go mode. It's
oh,
activated, okay?
okay,
So
okay.
we ride for Petty around here, and it's been great to meet you. And like they said, they're all our family. And we will protect hands, baby Petty, and now you, Mama Petty, okay? The Petty clan, we love you guys.
I love you too. Tell her thank you. I love you guys.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, it is so nice to meet you. Um, First, I will tell you, like yourself, I would be more like a grandma probably to most of these youngins in here. Uh, you did raise an amazing son. You absolutely did, and there is no perfect parent. There is not. We know that. Um, I want to say, yeah, your son sometimes dreads to see me coming up, but I always try to give him some words of wisdom, continued words of faith, because I have a very strong faith, and your son knows that.
That's
But
wonderful.
I have to tell you, ma'am, it is a real pleasure to meet the woman, yeah, that sets him straight. I'm right there with you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Peppy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know you understand because everyone on here, I feel like you guys are so supportive of him. And that's an amazing thing to have a group or a family of people that will really reach out and love on you the way you guys are. And you guys are just so amazing. And I'm just so blessed that he have you guys.
Well, we're blessed now that what amazing we get to talk to you. And I thank you for that. And thank you, Patty.
You're welcome.
You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
You too.
All right, bye bye.
Good afternoon, Miss Petty. It is so nice to get to speak with you today. Um, Let me start by saying that you have, as I'm just going to echo what everyone else has said, you've raised an amazing man. And I know I heard you say earlier that you were a young mom and that, you were still figuring things out. I can completely relate. Um, and I think what happens with our children is when our children have children, they start realizing that, hey, I think mom was just trying to figure it out too, because I'm just now trying to figure it out. So make sure that you show yourself some grace as well,
Amen to that.
because he's amazing. You're amazing for giving up your anonymity and coming on here today. Let me say that too, for your
Thank you.
courage and your grace, because the people that are coming
For
first
your
are
courage
on
and
here.
your that are coming first are
Lolly, you
on.
have a echo, hun. Um, there's some pretty crude people, but your son takes it with stride. And he always likes to say, and I know you said to Pepe, you referenced family and how nice it is to have like a community of family. And
Yes.
and you'll hear your son, he'll say, I don't got no friends. Y'all, I can't be your friend. And I don't we're not friends. We are family. I look at him like a nephew because, I call myself the old lady. And I know he dreads when he sees me coming too, because he's like, oh Lord, what is she gonna say today? But but I feel like we're a family here, and we, like Hensley say, we'll ride hard for Petty, and now we will ride hard for you as well. So you just let us know if you start, if anything starts happening to your inbox or anything like that, and do not hesitate to protect your peace. But thank you so much for coming in and at least giving us the chance to give you some accolades for a job well done, and know that your grandsons listen to you too, because baby Petty will say, I'm gonna call my grandma, I'm gonna tell my grandma when Petty be saying bad words. So they do listen. So
Thank you, Jennifer.
you're
Thank you.
welcome. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
Hi, Mama Petty.
Hey.
My name's Sarah. I just want to say that you have raised a great man, and he is the type of parent that I wish I had when I was a little kid.
Oh,
In that, I will stand by him any single day. He is a great man.
thank you.
That's all I wanted to say. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you too.
Who want to go next? Just open your mic.
Hi, Mama Petty.
Hi.
I'm Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
I didn't join TikTok until a year ago. Um, and shortly after that, I found Petty. And the community he has here just surrounded us all. I know that you are a young mother, as you said. And raising 7 kids, I just honestly, I can't imagine. I had 2 and they wore me out. But kids mess up. Kids mess up every single day. And it is nothing on you. And I want you to know that. It is absolutely nothing on you. But what you instilled in him came out as he got older, and he understood, what you were trying to teach him. And you have done a wonderful job, and I want you to know that.
Thank you, Liz.
And I'm blessed to meet you. Um, Always know that we've got his back. And these people, I won't reference them. I will not call them by name. I have
Okay.
nothing for them. Um, we don't need, we will protect him. And, I know that he will let us know if you need protection, if your father needs protection. It's just not okay.
No, it's not.
We will stand with you. Um, we will stand with Petty, and we love him. And welcome to the family.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hi, Mama Petty, and hi, Petty, and
Hi,
all the
Bedazzle.
family here. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Leilani. Um, I've heard a lot of people say that Petty is an amazing man, and I agree. But what I'd like to tell you is why he's an amazing man to me. And that is because he's not perfect. He makes mistakes, he learns, he grows, and if you think you're perfect, you're not in my circle because I make mistakes and I think everyone makes mistakes. And if you don't make mistakes and learn and grow from them, you're not somebody that I want in my circle, in my family, nowhere around me. And that's what I've learned from Petty. And he often says, don't stick up for me. And I think he says that because we all should know he he's very well capable of learning, growing, and standing on his own 2 feet. And I
Yes.
appreciate that about a man. I truly do. And it's very nice to meet you. I'm so glad that you have joined us today. It's a great honor to have you here today. And just thank you for all you've instilled in this young man. to make him the person he is. I greatly appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome and have a beautiful day.
You too.
So,
Hi,
Mom,
Petty Mama.
can I sneak a message in right quick? Can I sneak?
Yeah.
Can I, let me just sneak a message in. So, Mom, remember when we was talking on the phone? You was like, "Who's Andrew?"
Yes. Yes.
who, who you made that video for? Who is that for? And Andrew said he couldn't speak right now, but he wanted to wish you the what did it say? He said absolutely amazing. Used to be on the other side of TikTok against him. When they went real life on me, they woke me up in open arms, regardless of my past. Things I had said. I'm gonna tell Grandma. She right here.
Hi.
Do you hear?
I hear you.
And he said, what is all these? Oh, yeah, walk on apology. Entire congregation he has taught me how to be a bigger person and to walk away and not listen to people that are bashing me. And as a father, the way he treats his son is absolutely astonishing. The patience, the love he shows, and Forest boys are amazing. Thank you, Pastor. And he's also saying thank you to you, Mom. So, Sunshine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you so
I got you.
much.
Okay. Hi, Mama Petty.
Hi.
I just want to say Petty's okay. He's cool and all, but half of us are here for Baby Petty because he's hilarious and he makes us laugh on a daily. But on retrospect, he wouldn't be as hilarious and so well rounded if Petty wasn't such a good dad. And
Yes.
we all thank you, I'm sure, for creating such a person that gets on almost on a daily and makes us laugh sometimes when we don't want to laugh. And we, I think, are going to start a collection for muffins for Baby Petty for your
Oh,
house so he comes and visits you more.
oh, thank
But
you.
I want to say thank you, and that is all. Also, Petty, you're only kind of okay. We're here for Baby Petty.
I know. I don't.
Thank you.
I'm going to jump in real fast. Uh,
Okay.
Mama Petty, I can tell that you did the best you could. This one is hard headed. I love that about him, but he had to learn the hard way. But you did an amazing job because he does talk about how proud he is of you and the things that you taught him as he was growing up to be the man he is. Did he have mistakes? Yeah. But if my sons will have mistakes. But secretly, I just want you to know, Baby Petty, he gonna give him a run for his money, so it's gonna be payback. You good, Mama Petty. You good.
Thank, thank you.
Hi. Uh, you can call me Hallow. You don't have to say the whole thing.
Okay.
or Mina. That's my nickname. But I've said this to Petty quite a few times, and I want to personally say it to you. I grew up with a horrible father, and to know how much he cares for his kids and to see a dad that takes care of his kids, protects his kids, and does what a father should do is healing and amazing. And to know that he got that from you is amazing. You sound like an amazing person and a sweet lady who was just like my mother. She had 3 kids and 3 jobs by herself. And she went through hell. Excuse my language. She went through hell with a abusive partner. So it's amazing to see another single mother that did an amazing job on a parent or a child, I should say. So thank you for raising him and for making him who he is today.
Thank you, Hollow.
You're welcome.
Hi, I have to leave for the doctor, so I just want to hop in real quick. I want to thank you for sharing him with us. He is an amazing man, and even though he says that he don't have friends, he's got friends. We are his friends, and we love him, and we will stand behind him every day of the week. I've been with him for probably 3-4 years now. I don't really get in boxes a whole lot, but I also battle with depression, and I think I can speak for a lot of us that we live for the time that he goes live, and I miss it when he doesn't. When he was on vacation, it was awful. Um, but I'm old enough to be your sister, not your daughter. But so now you have a sister. Um, I just
Oh,
love you guys, and I'm gonna hop out before I make a fool of myself. So I love y'all.
oh, I love you too. Please send me a friend request so I will request you, Lisa.
Oh, I already did. I already
Okay,
did.
thank you.
Hey, Mom, I was on vacation with you.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. I was looking at those pictures. I was so fat.
I'm gonna jump in real quick if you guys don't
Oh,
mind. I gotta pick my son up from school, but
I quit.
um, I am one of the YT Country than Cornbread backwoods supporters of Petty, and he is a great father to both of the boys. But let's not forget what a wonderful husband he is, because he has protected Hands and kept her out of the spotlight and kept people off of her case. So I think that speaks volumes about him, not only as a father and as a son, but a husband.
Yes,
He goes beyond what most men would do to protect her and those children. And I'm grateful that he does that, because there's lots of women and men out there that their spouse doesn't protect them.
yes. What happened?
Who's cutting onions is my question. Stop cutting the onions, you guys. Hi, Mrs. Petty. My name's Katie.
Hey, Katie.
Um, hey, it's really a pleasure to have you. You have no idea. I love that you and Mrs. Petty have both stayed anonymous, and now we actually can put, hands and face to the name. Um, I agree with everybody up here. Petty's made mistakes. He's done his thing. But you are an amazing mother. 7 kids. We get to see one every day. He grows every day. There's not a day where he's not being educated, and taking that and making himself into a better man, father, husband, all of the things. But what I really want to thank you for is the listening aspect of what you've helped him um, have, is because a lot of us didn't have a voice, and he's given a lot of us a voice as well as himself. He speaks for his children, his wife, all the things. So I really appreciate you, for even being here and listening to us as well. And yeah, I can't no more. I'm gonna cry. But Petty, we love you. We love Mrs. Petty, Mama Petty, and I hope you accept all of us as your children, because we love you and we appreciate everything that you've done. Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Love you too.
I'll go if Megan wants to go last because they were up here before me. Does anybody else want to speak? You're good? Okay, all right. Hi, Mama Petty. I'm one of your kids
Hey.
that hasn't quite learned not to react, but I stay upfront about that. I just want to say thank you because your son has given us a community, given me a family. Like when I was going through transplant with my husband, he gave me a reason to not focus on that, and to stay positive. Not I didn't even really think about it. I didn't miss a beat. And it's thanks to his lives. He's given some of us smaller creators a voice. He's a good father, and we all make mistakes. We all have past. We do, but he has handled it with grace. And I have grown kids, so I only pray that my son can handle a situation like this as well as he did. We love you,
Same.
Petty, and we love you, Mama Petty.
Love you too, Queenie.
Thank y'all.
I'll go real quick because I'm sick and I can barely talk and breathe. But anyways, thank you, Mama Petty, for everything you've done to raise a wonderful man, Pastor Petty here. We all appreciate you. We all love you, and thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Donna. I hope you get better.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
I'm CJ. I'm one of his mods. And let me just tell you, sometimes I want to spank his hand for letting people up in the box that's not supposed to be here. But
Yes.
but Queen pretty much takes care of that. But when he made me a mod, I said only if I can have a fly swatter. Well, he won't give me one. So if you have one left over, I really need to borrow it.
Okay.
Listen, I am 57 years old, and sometimes you just go on TikTok or you start out on TikTok just wanting to watch the videos of the grandkids post videos of everything going on, just silly little stuff. But when
Yes.
I wandered into this room, ma'am, I'm going to tell you something. I was welcomed with open arms. He treated me like I feel like I've known him a lot longer than I have. And I want to tell you, I appreciate him. I appreciate your family, his wife, the babies. I just, I just really appreciate being welcomed in by him and feeling like I've been here forever. And that says a lot about you.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you. And thank you for being there for him. And thank you for coming on here on his lives. Because I remember you and Queen was on here one day. I was on here. And you
Yes,
told him that he could not write with a pencil because somebody else does that.
that's
You
right.
said, no, you can't. I said, yeah, get him, CJ.
Well, I do tell him, I share scripture with him on the back end. We talk when he's mad or frustrated about something. I try to send him encouraging messages, but I do that with a lot of people. And there's a lot of people on here that are going through things. And if I see it or Queen sees it or some of the others see it, we always check in with him and say, hey, will you check on so and so? They're having a really bad day. And he always does. And I so much appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you have a good day.
You too. I love you.
Love you too.
I love everybody that's been up here talking to me and everybody that's watching. I don't want to just think I just love one person. I love you all.
Hey, Miss Petty.
Hi, Thug Nurse. How are you? You a
I'm
Thug Nurse.
good. I just
Okay.
wanted to say that they're all lying. He's ornery as he can be. He is ornery. Man, he leaves us hanging. He doesn't tell us when he's coming on. We just got to carry our phone with us and wait for that notification. He makes our lives crazy.
Yes.
No, he's a wonderful man. He's an amazing father.
Yeah.
And we do love him and little Petty. He feels like he's my Pastor Petty. When people are mean in the comments, he always on the back end settles me down, tells me to come back, but everything's going to be okay. And he does do that. He does calm people. He tells people that everything's going to be okay. He prepares us for things. He is intelligent and just a very good man. And you're beautiful, and he looks just like you. My goodness! But
Thank you.
God bless you guys. Thank you for
Thank
sharing him with us.
You're welcome. Now I wanted to make one comment, you guys. As I said, I have 7 kids, but they're all by one guy. They're not by different guys now. They're all by one man.
Yeah, yeah, my mama wasn't no floozy. W- Thank you for saying that, Mom.
Hi, Mama Petty. My name is Rivka, and I joined Petty's Lives about a year ago now. I was really quiet for a while, but when a bigger creator started picking on me, Petty was quick to allow me to have a voice, and the community he's built here is a testament of how you raised him. And my mama was a floozy. None of us have the same dad, so props to
Oh,
you
she's
on
still
that.
your mom regardless.
I know, but that woman's nuts. But that's awesome. I love that. And I love that you guys are clearly such a close family. And it's an honor to meet you. Thank you for sharing him with us and your grandbabies, of course. We adore them. And he's just such a sweetheart. And yeah, he says he doesn't have friends,
but then he checks on all of us when things are going on. So,
Stop telling it
Oh,
on me, please. For God's
thank
no.
sake.
you.
Megan,
Megan. Megan, did you leave? Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
To tell you, I'm so sorry we're meeting under these circumstances, but honestly, it's a gift to all of us. So, in light of darkness, you've just brought some light here to this app along with your son under dark pretenses, but we really appreciate you. We are beyond sorry what you and your family are enduring at this moment. I think yesterday was kind of the final straw that broke the camel's back for most. And I just wanted to say thank you. It is not your wasn't your choice to endure this vile, disgusting behavior. I am sorry that your family has been infiltrated and abused and stalked. I can officially say that now that they're reaching out to relatives. I am You did not ask for any of this. You do not deserve any of this. And I'm just not okay with this anymore. I'm a new person, by the way, so I
Okay.
apologize. I'm very like I've been on for like less than 2 years, and I stumbled upon this cute little spot about, I don't know, 3 to 6 months ago, and they were really nice to have me. And I came in hot and heavy, just giving my 2 cents whenever I could, and they kept me. So I'm very grateful. I do have a life vest ready when I get booted, so it is what it is. But I just sincerely wanted to say that the more that I have kind of understood, I try not to judge too quickly or step in too quickly until I understand the dynamics. So I've reached out to certain people for myself and on behalf of this community, because this is no longer okay. Now that I understand more of the scope of all of this. So
Thank,
I will let you know my findings once I have them. Um, I do not speak lightly on that because I don't go real life. I'm not going real life. I'm just going to bring facts and just, what's acceptable behavior and what's not. And going real life is not acceptable behavior in any sense of the mean. You don't like me? I've got a great quote for everybody. You may dislike me, but I would never in a million years want to be in your shoes. I would
right.
never in a million years trade my life for yours. So continue to dislike me because your life really sucks 24/7 inside of a house. So shitty, it is what it is. But we are going to continue to do what we are doing, and we are going to continue to live our best lives over here, bringing awesome content, including helping people guide through the new guidelines of the new presidency, helping people get prepared as far as their financial literacy, assisting them with just day to day, just funny stuff that, your son is so kind to bring to the app, and any other ways in which we all have something to give here. We all have a value, we all have a strength, and we all have our weaknesses, and we rely on one another to bring out the best in all of us. And I think that's what he has tried to do. I don't, like I said, I kind of just got here, so I'm the newbie of the group, but very grateful to be here, and I appreciate the time that you've taken to speak with me. And I apologize that I did not take a breath, so now I will.
No, thank you, Megan. Thank you.
It is truly my pleasure. And again, I am beyond sorry. Um, it is not okay.
Thank
So,
you. I love you so much, Megan. Thank you.
my pleasure. Thank you for having me, Petty. Thank you for sharing him.
Very
Like I
welcome.
said, a bad situation, but this could have been the best outcome. We got our little handsy, and that's really fun. I never thought I would see that side, so that was really great, and I am grateful that you came. And we will do our best, and I say we, it's really them, that will do their best to kind of protect you, because again, I'm still learning the nuances of all of this. But in the real world, yes, but like here, I don't even know how to I don't know how to do anything. But yeah,
Thank you.
my pleasure. Is there anything that we can answer for you on behalf of your son now that you see his TikTok personality? It sounds like you've been in the bushes with us, maybe in the treehouse.
I were. But there's nothing that I need answered.
Good.
But do you have any questions for me?
No, I think you're lovely. And again, I'm absolutely I'm heartbroken that it forced you to have to come when it was not you who chose to come out of just, just one day. Like you wanted to pop in and like make it a nice surprise. Unfortunately, you were kind of taken out of the woods against your will a little bit, and I don't think that that's okay either. I think that's really shitty, but I think you've
Yeah.
handled it with absolute class and grace. And we are so grateful to have you. And I promise none of us will invade your privacy, and you do not have to follow me back, and you certainly don't have to follow anybody else back. It might get very overwhelming very quickly. But we are again happy to have you, and thank you for taking the time to be with us. I know we've taken up your lunch hour and probably more at this point.
That's okay. That's okay.
Patty, is there anything that I missed?
No, 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 not at all. Not at all.
And baby Petty was like a total bonus yesterday, by the way. I laughed so damn hard. I'm so glad that my kids are like older teens, because when I heard it, I was like, oh, I remember those days, but I never want to go back. So I was getting a chuckle off of his, you know, Monday, holiday, snow day
Yeah,
parenting time, because I remember those days whenever it's like the routine is gone. So for the day, it's like a boiling pot, and like siblings are like, let it roll.
yeah.
So I think we all got a good giggle.
He's a, he is. I'm sending.
It was
I know my mom
fantastic.
would say, "Go ahead, send him up here."
Yes.
It was
I,
absolutely, absolutely fantastic. And we got a really good giggle. But again, I'm just glad it was you and not me
right,
yesterday.
right.
That's all I'm saying. I got to live vicariously through you. Back, you brought me some flashbacks. Well, I will not take any more of your time, but thank you for having us, and I hope we were just all able to express a little bit of why this community means what we do to each other, and on behalf of your son that usually is the hoster.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so
Have a
much.
great Oh, they said tell Mama Petty she's the best mod. Or no, that Queen of Blessings is the best mod.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Someone just asked, was he baby Patty as a child? I'm going to tell this story, Marquise.
I'll get
I'm
down so
sorry
you
to
can
say
share
the
with
real
your
thing.
son.
Well,
It's fine.
as a child, the one thing that he did, they went to church every Sunday. And at that time, MC Hammer was out. If some of you guys know who I'm talking about. And the running man, the running man like Forrest Gump. And they started clapping and singing and praising and worshiping. I looked over. Baby Patty was doing the running man and he was dancing. Yes, can't touch this. Yes.
In church, in church. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And he was gonna point out everything that he didn't say, that the pastor didn't say, that he left out. Yeah, baby Patty has always been, you know, he's always been petty, but not as in a petty way, but as in let me tell you what you missed. Let me tell you what you forgot. And always was technology savvy. He could fix his Nintendo 64, open it up and fix it and get it back going. No, he didn't have the gacho pants. He didn't have the parachute pants. No.
Okay, Bob, I'm not gonna let you tell nothing else on me. Is there any kind? I mean, y'all ain't finna hold her up. Is there any kind of words you can leave with everybody? Because I just thought about all that stuff. Hold up, hold up. You gonna tell the hold up? I told her my vacuum was a broom.
No! You don't have, you convert it into a broom now?
Uh, let's. All right,
You
but
know what?
any kind of
You
words, Bob?
guys, let me tell you guys this. I told all the kids, I said, if you don't clean up your room, you will not be playing the game. Was the boys couldn't play the game and the girls couldn't go and mess with their dolls. So, baby Petty, he would have cleaned everybody chore, and
Yep.
he was the only one on the game by himself.
Yep. Sure would. Sure would. Who too? I'm gonna play me. I'm gonna play me some Nintendo 64. You say, y'all don't want to clean up? I got it. I got it.
Yes.
I got it. I'm gonna clean up everything. What dish I miss? I ain't missing them.
Took the trash out, did the girls' room, did the bathroom, everything.
Hmm. Whatever you need clean, just don't take my stuff away. Don't take the tech from me. Don't take the tech from me. My
No.
my any I'm gonna let you go down to the comment section since they finally know who you are. But could you lead them
Okay.
with some kind words before you go down?
Well, I just wanted to say that I do appreciate everybody being in here for each other, and everybody, whether you are depressed, whether you're going through family crisis, I appreciate that you all can lean on one another. And that is a great thing to have a group like that. And I'm so proud to be a part of it now. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you guys.
I always saw when you came in.
I
And
know.
nobody, and nobody knew. And nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
All right, Bob, I'm gonna drop you down to the comments so that way you don't have to worry about going out the other system. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Y'all not gonna have my mama all day now. I just, all day you ain't going now. The messages, I'm gonna send her the messages. I'm gonna send her every single message. I'm gonna send her every single message from IG. Every single one. All right? Every single one. Every single one, she's gonna get every single one. All right? Every single one, she's getting them. All right? You're welcome. You're welcome. And to all the moms, to my mom, to every mom out there, this song. Yes, that was my mom. It's for you. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hold on. Hold on. Look, we come back. Actually, I want to see this. Have always been around for me, even when I was bad.
Oh, I didn't mean Patty to request. However, since I'm up here, I just wanted to tell Mama Petty that I live 30 minutes from the stalker, but the church won't let me go. But if Mama Petty gives me the word, it's on like Donkey Kong.
She not about to. She
I'm
not about to.
kidding.
Yep.
Drop me. I didn't mean to come up here. Drop me.
Lolly.
Petty.
Yeah, what was going on with your stuff? You got me a
Petty.
straight.
Petty, let me tell you what happened. I was in the Lowe's parking lot and I didn't have good connection. But all these people getting up in here praising you, I am disappointed in you.
Okay.
Why you been holding out? Why you been hiding Mama Petty?
I mean, you come in the whole time, but I'm not.
I know. It was crazy.
I mean, she been here the whole time. She always here.
Sir.
Sorry.
Your mama, that woman is beautiful.
Yes, she's.
And I don't know how old she is, and ain't none of my business. But baby, that woman's beautiful, Petty.
With Grace, like I said, my mother did a lot for me, for us, and if none of my siblings recognize it, as young mothers, and like my mother said, a younger mother, she gave us all the tools to respect everyone.
And did I hear that she had 7 babies?
Yes, there's 7 of us.
Oh, God rest. Oh, baby, bless her. Well,
she really
Petty,
values.
I don't want to keep you, but that's all I wanted to say is that woman she's beautiful. She is a pretty woman.
She is. That's my mom.
And you're handsome, so now we understand. Don't worry, Miss Hands. He's yours.
Humbleness was taught. Humbleness was taught. It's humble. I'm gonna be humble. Humbleness was taught.
But you guys have a great day. I'm on my way to the doctor. So, but I just want to let you know your mom's a beautiful woman.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Bye, comment cousins.
Finish my minute.
You always did.
All the moms out there. Hold on, let me say this. Anyone that is a young mom, when your child gets old enough, and the ones that don't see it, they losing something very valuable. Your mother took the time to Queen is with baby. She has a baby on the way, mom. Your mother took the time on a daily basis, and you anybody who's a single mom, just remember this. Later in life, they'll love the heck out you. HEW, they'll love you to the universe. Because everything you're doing right now, even though they whine, gripe, and complain about it, even though they give you attitude, you are doing one hell of a job. One hell of a job, because you are taking the time to take care of them. You are taking the time to feed them. You are doing things that they don't understand later in life. They got to do all this stuff by themselves. They got to figure it out. They got to figure it out. They got to call you. They're going to call you later. Hey, I didn't understand. Whoa. Electricity, food, cooking, all by myself. Insurance. I want to be young again. I want to be a kid again. So be thankful in yourself. Thank yourself. Remember that you are doing something amazing. And like my mother always just taught me, as I learned when we used to go to church, like she said, every Sunday, almost every day, it seemed like I learned that humbleness is key. Humbleness. And don't the reason you see me, like, how do you do it? So many life lessons about not being the one doing. Just because someone's doing something to you, you should not do it to them. You've heard that growing up. Just because someone's doing something to you, should you do it? Like, it's just this thing that people have forgotten that they were taught. Are they doing it to you? You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. And the ones that keep doing it don't need. I can't even do it. That's how old I am. I can't even do it. I'm telling my age. My knees back. You gotta get real low to the ground. Like real low. You in a squat, like a squat position, low to the ground. Like real low. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll fall over. You real low like this, and then you kick one leg out real fast, and you kick the other one out real fast, but you gotta be balanced. I can't do it. I just wobble. I can't do it. Hey, you an auntie? Your auntie go get one of your kids to do it. Hey, come here. Come here. Do this dance for me now. You got kids? Tell them come here. Do this dance for me now. Get it out low. Kick out your feet. Kick out your feet for me. Do it. Do the dance. Do it. Today I had plans on plans to make sure everybody was okay. And then, I'm doing adult things and making sure things are moving properly. Gotta feel stuff out and stuff. But y'all, and yeah, especially you. I really want y'all to do a better job of understanding when someone is just baiting you for content. And I'm not saying the individual's name. I want you to understand the aspect of just censoring you and playing only certain clips and not playing it fully. Not playing it to the very end, just playing something that they can turn not against you, but can make it. It's what some people do in public. Like what just happened with the real estate person who they didn't think he lived into the development, but now she's crying about that. So using something to have, okay, I'll call you Mom, to have a reason to cry. Using something to have a reason to cry. Using other people's stories to get people to come in the box to get them emotionally charged. Those people once got in the box, they were emotionally charged about their own truth stories. I mean, I can't. I don't think I can. We could talk about it in a few, but I don't think I can. I think the hate for me is so massive that they can't even stop themselves. It has turned into a mental, like I said, somebody has to be the adult and do something, right? And I can't say a lot, but for them it is, and mental health providers should see it. They can't turn it off. They watching right now, can't even turn it off. Can't even turn it off. We can do finances and it will get turned into a Ponzi scheme. We could talk metals and it will turn into a Ponzi scheme. Y'all can tell me that Hands needs this amount of money to go get a tattoo. I give the 3K and it gets turned into confusion because it's like, hold up, there's an idea up here that he broke his hell. He's not educated. Where did he get money? He must be scamming for money. So everything for them gets turned into, it's a twist in the brain because they cannot fathom any of this stuff that you all, they cannot fathom that, oh, y'all really learning. Oh, nobody ever told me about budgeting. Nobody told me about Victory Capital and diverse investments. Nobody ever. It usually comes out of Ramsey's mouth. It usually comes out of Ramsey's mouth. These things about and it's usually a man teaching a man and not trying to teach women like, hey, you need to know this stuff. Usually it's a man's world where they're just like holding this information from y'all and won't share it with both parties. Then you have husbands out here losing 500. I just read several articles. Husbands out here losing $500,000. Children out here losing $500,000 in grandpa's money. This is wild. I just read, I'm going to get into this, but I just read a story where a wife is saying, how do I get him to come down after he just lost $500,000 of our savings? Well, if you had control and you were budgeting, you would have definitely, listen to me, my mama taught me this. Hey, look, and I ain't got no shame in the ladies' game. Hey, look, you should definitely, and I ain't mad at mine. I ain't mad at mine for having the money. I am not mad at all. But if you're with somebody, because you know, I was mad the other day when the safe was bought. On the ground? Nah, I took my gold. Finally, and she was listening in here. She was listening. Oh, wifey, she was listening. I didn't get to talk about this the other day. Oh, she was listening. All the little gold that nobody knew what it was around here. All the coins that were, nobody knew what they were. Nobody knew they had value. All the shit's in the safe. Sorry. All of it is locked up now. Cool. I ain't got the code. Cool. Took my books of coins, 1890s, and all the old, just all the gold, all the silver. And I ain't mad. Just she learned something. It's like when I was talking about budgeting. Yeah, she learned something. My bank get watched. Oh, I gotta stop teaching. You're only supposed to spend this much. Somebody's right behind you. That's you. You're only supposed to spend this much. Oh yeah. Somebody's right behind your chair, Dad. So look, this is what I'm telling you. Somebody's right behind your chair. Yeah, I'm putting this on the shirt. Okay. Right behind it's a baby. It's right behind you. But are you listening? Look, it's a baby. Daddy, right. I'm telling you what it is. Look. It's a baby. They took my face and made it into a baby. Okay? So it kind of looks like you. Yeah, except for it just needs a little bit more hair and it'll look like you because you don't have my hair. Okay? It looks like you. I know. Don't do that to me. Okay? What you should do, a tip for you, is to make sure you have an account that y'all bank together. But you should have an account that you can pull from that does not, because this definitely gets done to me, and I'm like, okay, insurance. That's a bit of insurance right there. What a way to have an insurance card or insurance policy on somebody. Make sure the account only has your name on it. Make sure, y'all still have y'all dual account. Well, you should definitely have an account with just your name on it where you call it savings. If you're in a relationship, you just call it savings. You just call it savings and you pull a little bit here and there to it. Your own. Make sure you have your own that you pull from. Yeah, separate from the joint. You just pull a little something. You want to have a insurance plan. Make sure you have. Who is this?
I got something I need to say to you. Give me 1 second, Patty. Give me 1 second. I had a person reach out to me because we were in a live earlier and there's some stuff going on with the Mallory person. I just want to let you know, because I don't know if you've looked into it. It is federally, it's federal law that anyone that is to speak on a child's story. I don't want to go into your child's story, right? But it is against the Online Child Protection Act. You need to look into that, okay?
Okay.
I
Okay.
wanted to give you that little information to help you on this journey, because
Okay.
no child story should ever be put out that way.
Right.
And I
Right.
just protect you and yours, you know? I did not know this was going on. I just found out. Just know my heart is here with you. And if you need any of that information, you know where to reach me on Insta.
Okay. Just shoot me a message so I make sure I can
Okay.
get that from you.
It is the Online Child Protection Act, and
Okay.
it is fucking illegal to do this.
Thank you. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome, honey.
I really appreciate that. I did not know that. I didn't know that. That was actually good information. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? Learn something new today. Learn something new. That's good information to have. I mean, I'm sure everybody didn't want us to have that information, but really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. But that's really good information. I mean, that's good. Shoot. I mean, well, that leads me to this topic. Digital paper trails. Let's talk about it so you can make sure your kids are safe and they don't end up behind bars. Digital paper trails. As adults who get on the internet, you may have mental issues or something, never leave a digital footprint behind. And I'm not talking about like, yeah. I'm not talking about like, okay, let me write that down. I'm not talking about like, one video on somebody. I'm not talking about like that. I'm not talking about like one video. Never, make sure you talk to your kids about making multiple videos on people online and leaving digital paper trails. This kind of mental thing could be bad for your children if they don't handle their actual needs. Leaving digital footprints behind, even ones that you can erase, but having massive amount of videos and being carefree enough while doing inappropriate behavior to openly talk about it, man, I just, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be, oh no, these messages, no one's calling. I got you. Okay, sis. Okay. Digital paper trails are crazy. There is something called IC3.gov as well. Just saying.
I just wanted to piggyback off of I forget her name, who was just up here. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to give any. If you know what's going on. That is exactly true. What she just said, she is speaking facts. That is true. If you see something, do something. No child should be exploited. No child's picture should be exploited. Anything like that. If you see something,
please freaking do something. There are numbers. Call. This is a very serious thing. Anybody, if you think your child is, or you see something, a post, anything, please call the number. Just Google it. It's easy. There's numbers for your states. There's numbers that senators are trying to, I'm not good with words. Petty, help me here. Senators are trying to.
I just learned about it, so I have to dive in. I can't really
Right, right.
speak on it as of yet until I make a move.
Right. I'm just saying,
here she come. I think she'll be able to.
It is true. It is a very serious thing. All I can say is, if you see something, please do something. Make a call. Pissed off, baby. You are exactly right. I came in on the edge of what you were saying, but
Yeah,
thank you for bringing light.
it's worth looking into. I don't know 100% all of it that went on. I just got the tail end of what has gone on. I didn't know it was that deep. I didn't know it was this deep with the whole Mallory stuff, and I'm sorry that you're going through that. And if any information that I can help with whenever it comes to protecting your baby, like, that's any baby. Like you said, if you see something, you got to say something. And it's going on for all this shit is going on a daily with people's kids too fucking much. It's fucking gross.
It is. It is.
Even if it doesn't help, it is worth looking into.
I agree.
It is worth that.
It is. I just want to say thank you for saying that. Like I said, I came in on the tail end. I'm not gonna go into my shit. I'm not. I've been having good days. But yes, you see something, please do something. And if you need to DM me or whatever, or number, I can get you a number. But it is no joke. And let me just say this. Just deleting something off of your phone doesn't make it disappear, honey. But I love you very much, Petty. I hope you have a great day. I just wanted to come up and share that with all the comic cousins. Pissed off, baby. You fucking rock for sharing this information. Thank you for having me up.
Anyway, that, oh, this is horrible. I bless your heart. You know, that's all I really wanted to say. Anything you need from me, yeah, I'll shoot you a message. Any way I can help, just let me know.
Armor, wearing the armor. Always put my armor on extra thick. Gotta put it on extra thick when I come over here, cause shit. So, real talk topic. Read a bit of news about militias. I am literally, I have to watch what I say. I believe this app is being censored. So, there are groups of people talking on the interwebs about making calls on people. And we have come to a wild period of time here in these states. I don't know what to call them right now. I'm just gonna call them these states. Across these states, not only in Colorado, but in other states, what they're not talking about on the paid for news, which is why you come to the free news, they're not talking about how teachers are coming together trying to make sure that they know the laws on ICE. They're not talking about how departments are gearing up in states to do stuff. Yeah. So, I feel like I should say this. I don't think your neighbors are your neighbors. I said it. I said it. I think I think you should make sure that your family is protected. I'm not saying anything bad about anyone. Okay, that part I'm not. I'm not saying that part. I'm just saying that some of you need to make sure that you protect yourself and your family. 100 executive orders signed yesterday, and what I didn't like when I did tune in for a little bit, what I did saw, it felt like it was like a campfire. It felt like, you know how after a football game in college and they do the bonfire, and then like they chug and throw one into the fire. You know what I'm talking about? Like Southern football games. This happens in the South. Yeah, so every time a bill got signed, like it was this weird, you don't know, it's like this weird. I was like, oh, this is weird. It might not have felt weird to some of you, but I was like, oh, I was like, oh. Oh, yeah, Micers, yeah. I was just like, oh. I'm more of a realist type person. I like to keep my ideas inside, and I try to like not scare you or anything, and not tell you wild conspiracy theories. I don't want to do that. But I definitely believe in preparedness. I definitely believe that see, I'm not throwing any anxiety in there. See, I definitely believe that you should be prepared for anything. There we go. We should be prepared for anything. I believe also with one of those, the climate deal getting pulled out, the World Health Organization. Oh man, undoing 74 different protections out there. This is, good job. I think if you already deal with I know they're not bills yet.
Yourself turned like me?
Yeah, turned like you. Don't I? Look just like you. Actually, picture look just like you. Just don't have that much. You got more hair than me though. You got a lot of hair. It need to be done. Your hair need to be done.
I want your hair to be like me.
You want my hair? You want the picture's hair to be like your hair? Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I'll touch it up. All right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. If you're already dealing with in your...
Touch that.
What?
Touch that thing. That's a picture.
Touched.
It's not like this.
I got you. I'll make it later. Okay? After dinner. If you already deal with...
Stand this way. Stand this way. I want to hear that song, Daddy. I want to hear... Over here. Stand this way. Stand this way. Daddy.
I hear you.
Daddy.
All right. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
What about 11 seconds?
Okay, 11.
Maybe 100.
No, not 100. Few seconds. Good job. Nice. Ah!
You think the bank gon' let you disrespect Pop Nickel? I think that Oakland shit will be your last.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. If you already deal with horrible, I believe right now, we went through bad water situations with lead pipes. We're trying to update the infrastructure. I think you should, this is just an idea, it doesn't hurt to have, you should have a little water tester, around, test for lead. You should have a air tester as well, just a quick, doesn't hurt to have and play with. Hey now, it don't hurt at all. Don't hurt at all. Doesn't hurt. These little bitty devices just to test stuff. Water purifier wouldn't hurt. I mean, we got to talk about that. Shit. I hate you. I really hate to hit you with I really hate to hit you with the real reality. All right, let's talk about it. Y'all remember what happened in South Korea? Y'all remember what recently happened in South Korea? With their yeah, I think that was a test. I think that was a test. Yeah, but I think that was a test. A worldwide test. And if it could have happened, if the people did not do what they did during that test, they would have got through with it. I don't think we like that over here, though. We not like that. There has been such a divisive culture. And as a traveler of the world, I get called an American and not an African American around the world. America is the only place of separation. I literally get called an American when I catch flight. They don't put no color on it. They don't put nothing on it. We all Americans. There's so much division, and it's not even our fault. It's not even your fault. It's the education system's fault. Because if all Americans decided to, hey, no, you're not that. You just like me. You American, I'm American.
Daddy, I didn't win.
Okay, do it again. If all Americans were to stop trying to safeguard, because it happens all the time. You see somebody moving into your neighborhood, next thing you know, the whole neighborhood done packed up and moved 20 miles to another county. Instead of, hey, that's an American. Let them into our suburbs. They're not going to do anything wrong. You have literally, this place has caused you, and it's the stigmas for me. It's some of these news channels for me. And there were a gang of thugs out there today looting. Did you know that they don't take care of theirs? Look, man. But you were raised on the news. That's the difference. It doesn't matter anymore if you don't watch it anymore. It's what you heard that got into your brain at a young age.
Dad,
it takes.
Okay.
Okay.
You put the soda in your head, it was bloated.
This is sparkling water.
I'm kidding.
Okay. It's what got into your head at an early age. Those people are not whatever you was told about the Americans that are American like you. Hey, some folks is struggling. Some folks is just struggling. And if given the proper tools as Americans, you know how over there in China, this the messed up part. And I hate to really talk about it like this. That's a communist country, right? But like, bro, they not paying for healthcare. I'm not saying become Chinese. That's not what I'm saying. This divisive culture, left, right, blue, red, this is all a setup. If you know the Federalists, if you know who the Federalists are, if you know your history, history literally talks about setting each other against each other. They did this on purpose. A bunch of rich people got together and wrote a constitution and literally said, yeah, we're going to make sides. So they have to choose a side. So they'll never see each other as equals. You on this side, you on this side. Do y'all really not know about the Federalists? This is a setup. Instead of, hey, we're all Americans, I believe that you deserve free healthcare. You shouldn't be paying for your healthcare needs like that. We got that all taken care of because that's what we're putting your tax dollars in. You should be able to afford your home. Daddy, you should have clean water. Daddy, hold my hand. You should be able to afford a car. We're not doing loans in this country. We're not doing loans. We don't believe in loans. I jumped like a we believe. I see. Hold on. America set us up to not see each other as Americans. No matter where we come from, where we're birthed, we're supposed to be Americans together. Kick it with your bestie. But this is why I don't feel like we South Korea. All them folks see each other as South Korean. It's like over here, it's like, yeah, I got it, but I don't want you to have it. Like that's why I've always been like trying to share information, because it's not, I got the knowledge, but hell, don't you want to know? I know you're straight, but don't you want to know how to fix that? Wouldn't this help fix that? And the crazy part is, knowing I was doing what I was doing, giving the information, I'm like, man, they literally do not give information to nobody. And the other thing, nobody reads. Nobody reads anymore. Nobody wants. I mean, that should be, reading should be like, if you don't read once a day, this may be extreme. This may be extreme. If you don't read once a day, you should be penalized. It should affect, if you don't pick up some form of news and read once a day when you're older, it should be like a check-in thing that you have to read one article a day. And if you don't, your credit score is affected. Your credit, once a month, you should be reading the book. And if you don't read the book, you get 10 points off your credit score for not reading the book that month. It should be harsh. It should be severe punishments. It should be severe. It should hurt. It should hurt. If your kids don't read all the way up into high school, they can't get into Ivy League colleges. If they only reading at third grade and 13-year-old levels, they can't get in Ivy League. They can only go to community college. It should be severe. Don't even fill out a application for Harvard. You weren't reading. You weren't reading. Golly. Dang it. Dang it. No, comments don't count as reading. That's a whole nother show down there. That's a whole, the comments is a whole nother show. Yeah. I'm dead serious about this. Don't let me write a law. I'm writing a law that would affect your credit score, affect that. I would write it to where if you don't read, you don't get free health care. Now you got to pay your bills. It would be that serious, because if everybody got on the same level and started reading, we would all come together and we'll realize, hey, we need to write this shit right. Take that money, take my tax dollars that you are putting into oil and gas and put it into the healthcare system so we can just pay these doctors and nurses a salary outright, and they don't have to trick us. They can heal us and they ain't overworked. Take my taxes and put it into HUD public housing for everybody. Build some damn homes and everybody get a house. Everybody get a house. We all Americans. All damn Americans. I know everybody ain't American in here. Put the damn money into foods to, what is that? What's that one for the food stamps? Put it in there. We got everybody get food stamp money. Everybody get food stamp money. No, nobody's eliminated because we're all American. SNAP. Put it into WIC and SNAP. Not everybody get EBT because we all American. We all got high grocery prices. We all hungry. You know what? We got SNAP money for our Americans. We gonna make sure they can eat. We gonna make sure they can eat. Everybody can eat. The hell qualify, because you don't even have to be poor if they did the right thing with this money. But I'm just saying, that's not what's happening. What we're about to see is an extreme withdrawal of wealth. And we're going to see people maybe having to make decisions on selling family plots of land that they had in their family for years due to some things that they're about to do. Some people might consider even selling their home because some things might be unaffordable. What I give you is that you need to, if you do have land, you maybe need to start gardening, learning how to garden. If you don't have land, you probably need to buy a box to start gardening and maybe start thinking about things that you can grow. Things that you can grow and start making meals from those things. Reality is that there's no real way to budget in your the food that you don't want to actually cook, but you get out of the frozen section. You maybe need to start looking at, like, how can I cook a meal out of vegetables? You know, you can make spaghetti out of squash. You know, these things, some things in your family might need to start doing. That is budgeting in a way. I mean, you could budget in vegetables. They did try to make the price of some vegetables go up. They realized that didn't work. They brought it back down. So maybe budget in, you know, rice did go up slightly, but they have bags of rice. You know, I'm just saying, doing my best to help, but the reality is that, and that's for all the Phoenix, is something getting you upset? Okay, Cassius, be nice. Help him out. Yeah, a vacuum sealer is definitely very much needed. Bulk buying from Costco or Sam's Club definitely might not be a bad idea. I was just in Costco and I definitely saw that the large packs of chicken weren't that much compared to buying it at a single grocery store. Deep freezers may be a good idea as well. So just saying, I can't talk about it without putting myself on somebody's watch list. So I can't talk about all the executive orders. I did read them all, and yeah, I'm always at the store. You know me. I'm always at the store. Yeah, I make a stove run in a minute. Shit. Go in there. That's my little piece. I just hope that the idea of everyone is an American gets through your head, and this
My shoulder hurts.
we can be different, but we can start. Okay, let me kiss.
No. This is my shoulder.
Okay. Say excuse me. Say excuse me. That is inappropriate. I'm gonna tell your grandmother that you're around here burping and not saying excuse me.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Daddy, thank you, Daddy.
Petty, you know, the bad thing is unfortunately, allegedly, supposedly, according to my live stream that was reported and taken down for harmful behaviors. You won't be able to show, you know, the growing of chickens or anything like that on here. Apparently,
So not even food.
you know, like I've been live streaming the new baby chicks.
Yeah, I know. I seen
And
it.
today, my live stream got taken down for harmful or dangerous acts.
I mean, and you don't even mess with nobody though. I mean, you got the same. I mean, that's weird as hell. It's weird. But you really don't mess with nobody. Like you, Robert. If nobody doesn't know as far as you and becoming people's friends, you're one of the most supportive people to your friends. I have seen you be there for people, and it saddens me that someone doesn't even that saddens me that somebody would do that to you. It doesn't even like make me. It's just like sad. Like you really are a good person to your friends, and I mean that's just their spirit is just so negative.
You know, Petty, the thing is, I've realized over the last couple of weeks, like I became pretty close to a good bit of the comic cousins, and I feel like I've been given the wrong people before now my attention, and trying to be too kind to them, regardless of what the situation is. So y'all will be seeing me take another step back from
What you mean? What you mean? Take a step back. What you mean?
from who I allow to sit at my table.
Oh, I can't pay attention to none of that. You know my block, but shit, my list long. My list is long, and I don't talk about it. I know it's some folks right now confused. I know it's some folks right now being told at the beginning, they live, and I know they confused as they talking on the back end, making backup pages and everything. I got a few of the backups. I said, now you know better. After I done got them, oh, you know better. Don't follow me back. I said, good. I already know. Fake account, all that.
Yeah, but you know, Petty, like regardless of like anybody's beef, like I've tried to see every side, try to feel where everybody's coming from, try to, in a sense, be cordial towards everybody. Because I ain't gonna use the word neutral because we look, we know where that word right there goes. You know, try to be cordial towards everybody. Stay in my own lane. But you know, I've learned a lot over the last couple of weeks about people's characters. You know, I've been sitting back just watching some of the stuff going on, and you know, and I said last night, if y'all take all emotion, Fetty says it all the time. Get your feelings out of it. Don't bring your feelings into it. If y'all take your feelings out of it, sit back and watch.
You see a lot, don't you? You take the feelings out. You just watching. You be like, but they not like, especially when you're not talking about nobody. You be like, but they ain't talking about you.
Right. If you take your feelings out of it, you know, I know everybody's got their creator that they, you know, but even from your creators, take your feelings out of it and just sit back and watch, and you can see so much more than what you think you're really seeing. It's crazy to me. The events that some are going to, especially now. Um, Part of me was hoping maybe with the blackout that some people would settle down, you know, get back to what their niche was.
Yes.
But uh, as we see, that's not happening.
But it's you watch, I watch. It's for me, and I don't know to whether to call these people good or bad. Because over here at least people are like, get offline, right? They'll be like, get offline. And I've seen, and they'll go into, if they see someone like getting stirred up over here, a lot of folks do a lot of protecting. And I'm talking about I be around and I've seen folks say, nah, you can't be in the box. You're too upset. You can't be in, or I go in there live, I'm gonna sneak in, they'll be like, nope, you can't be, you're too upset, you're too emotional. It's and like I said, I don't know whether to call these people good or bad. It's the people who stir it up, who like will not calm it down, won't say take a break, just like in this, and I'm like, dang, but you could really help your friend out. I don't know whether to call them good or bad.
Patty, sometimes the situations get overhyped by people that don't necessarily need to be involved. Um, and I truly believe to my soul that some of the situations going on have been blown way out of proportion because there's too many hands in the pot. And if something doesn't change with a lot of the situations going on, it's going to end up with, with all the doxing and everything that's been going on, situations being talked about, people are going to get severely hurt over it. And who's to say that it's not going to turn violent with people just randomly showing up to people's houses with their information being put out there?
Yep, you're right.
Sorry,
Hey,
I'm
Robert.
kind of emotional today.
Listen, I have this is what works for me, right? Because you all know that I listen while I'm at work. And when you're not in the comments, right, and you just listen to the people in the boxes and you're not reading the comments, you hear things that you don't see when you're engaging in the comments. You really hear things, and you hear how people move and little innuendos they might say when they think that people might not catch them, but they do. Just try that one day, Robert, like for the day. And I know you listen at work too, but sometimes I don't know if you're able to look at the comments. I can't because I'm too busy typing. And I just listen to get me through the day. But if you even at nighttime when I'm laying in bed, I listen to Smashers Live. I mean, I fall asleep, but just when you're not engaging in the comments, you hear things and you're like, damn.
But like anybody can tell you about like I'm not a comment person. I do not engage in comments.
But you don't stay in the live though, right? You don't really stay in the live long.
Yeah, no, I'm here. People might not see me, but I stay on lives longer than people think that I do,
Okay,
and
okay.
and I hear a lot.
Yeah, me
And I'm a
too.
little bit everywhere,
Thank you guys.
and the things that are going on is going to end up getting somebody severely hurt. If there's not a resolution or something brought to it, we've already seen so many hurt. We've seen so many catch strays over just where they sit or what they do or where they go. It's very disheartening to see the people that are getting hurt for no reason.
Well, and Robert, you probably got taken down today because who you mod for. That's why. Not for any other reason, but because of who you mod for.
And Malibu, the thing is, like, I don't care if they come at me; they can come at me all day. I'm still not going to entertain them. I haven't entertained them this whole time, and I'm still not going to entertain anybody with their vile behaviors. Um, but for me, it's the people that I care about that are being hurt on a much deeper level.
Yep.
With their kids being shown, their kids being brought up, with their addresses being thrown out there. This is a very cruel world that we live in, and anything could happen. And for these people that saying that, oh, we don't go real life, but you do every day. Every time you hit that live button, you go real life. You are affecting people in ways that you don't even realize. They just, I don't know. Like I've been off today, dealing with some health issues today, and kind of just scrolling the streets and seeing what all's out there, and like it is very heartbreaking, the things that I have heard today, the clips that I have been sent today. Um, Petty, I love that your mom came up here. That was great. Um,
Definitely needed.
but we have to find a way to move past what all is going on. Especially now, we all need to come together as a community and be there for each other instead of tearing each other down. I still believe that this app is a social experiment, that they're sitting here laughing at us. Like I was sent some clips from some of my UK friends and Canadian friends while we went on the app, and we are the laughing stock of the world, y'all. The way the behaviors that Americans put on this app is the laughing stock of the world.
You're not lying. You're not lying. You're not lying.
I mean, Petty, look, think about it though. Like, if other countries were to do the stuff that we're doing, if you were to do the stuff that is happening here in other countries, it wouldn't be tolerated.
No, they have laws. They literally have laws against. They have laws. We really need to start treating each other like Americans. Like I don't know any way to put it. Oh God.
Petty, and but which I don't really talk on the situations going on. Like I've seen, I've sat back and I've seen everything that's going on, and my heart does break for you and the stuff that you are going through, as well as everybody else on here that people are dragging and trying to discredit. Me personally, I love coming in here. You make me laugh. This is my escape from everything else. You can come in here and somebody put it perfectly a couple weeks ago. You can come in here and you have all walks of life in here, and this is the only place you can call on your bullshit, make jokes, and still feel a part of a community at the end of the day.
Yeah. Y'all the best. I mean, because of y'all. I mean, it's really everybody here. I mean, I forget what time it is. Shit. What time did I come? What time did I come on here?
Too early. Too early, because I didn't get to talk to Mama Petty. That's too early. Darn it. But it's okay. It's okay.
No, it was one something. Man, time fly in here.
Look, you've been live for a hot minute.
Are you going live tonight?
I am going to go live around 8 p.m. Central Time on this account, to discuss some of the vile things that have gone on throughout the day, and kind of do a recap. But get back to our nightly recaps.
Amen.
Okay, I'm going to eat my butternut squash soup and listen. Can you drop me?
Malibu's going to be in Smashleys. Yeah, I got you, Malibu. So, Robert, is it usually you then Smashley?
Yeah, I go live before Smash. So when Smashley go live, Petty, I'm already in the bed. I'm an old soul. We go to bed early over here. I need my beauty sleep.
Hey, voices. Only 1 minute though. Only 1 minute. Okay, I got you. I got you.
But I will be live tonight, and my other live will be back up as soon as they give me an answer on if baby chicks running around to pack and play is harmful behavior or not.
That's just wild. I mean, oh man, the good that those people could be. I just think about like the good they could be doing if they didn't like. They could be doing way better. They could be doing real good, like, versus how they're spending their time. It's crazy to me. You could be ruling the world, like, instead of messing with folks.
It really makes you just ask yourself though, like a lot of the content on my other platform, I'm wanting to gear towards the agricultural side of it. Start teaching people how to make bread and follow along on our farming journey, our gardening journey this year, our canning journey, things like that. Come spring, we have a couple of greenhouses ordered and going to start some greenhouses, things like that. And it really makes you just question if it's even worth it. At the end of the day, with some of the stuff that's going on, to be honest.
You're gonna be teaching us how to make bread, though.
And just regular bread for now. I still hadn't built up the courage to start no sourdough, but some regular bread.
Oh, please, please, I'm there for this. If you teach us how to make bread, I am there. I'm there for the canning. I'm there for the gardening tips. Please start this.
Yeah, don't let them stop you, Robert. Come on.
Oh, please start this. I'm there for this. I need to learn some things.
But Patty, and the reason behind it is we as Americans rely way too heavily on the grocery stores. We rely way too heavily on the big corporations. Just because it's quick and easy to go grab something when you can cut down on your costs tremendously. I mean, a bag of your Sam's or Costco, you can go get bread flour for $11 for 50 pounds.
Okay.
Like it's a lot cheaper too. And when we do our gardening journey, for the people that live in the smaller neighborhoods and stuff like that, that don't have an overabundance of land, like we want to put out some content of small gardening ideas, to garden in smaller areas and to teach people, hey, you can do this no matter where you live or what you're doing in life. You can still grow your own food and
I need this. Yeah, please. Yeah, we need this. Bad. Bad. Help us out.
if y'all would like to follow on that journey, my other page is Two Guys and Some Cocks is the name of the page. The wonderful people of TikTok helped us come up with the name. We do have a YouTube channel as well that I'm working on building up. I've had it made for a couple months now and just hadn't really
Put it out. Put it out now. Put it out. Put it out. Put the YouTube channel name out.
But it's Two Guys and Some Cocks, so you can look it up on YouTube and you can subscribe to it. And we're going to be putting a lot of content on there too in the upcoming months. So,
hey, amen to that. I like the positivity. Thank you a lot.
but I'm going to drop back down and join the.
Hey, Robert, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I don't know how old you are, and Petty, you might remember this, but when I was growing up, we ate out of the garden every year. We canned and we froze our food and all that.
Yep.
And we didn't see what we're seeing now, even with our children eating processed food and not eating out of the garden. They very seldom do people buy fresh vegetables anymore, and especially they don't grow it. And if they do end up buying it, you don't know what's on it. You don't know what they've used to take care of those fields and those crops. So you see children now with autism from all different ranges and babies born with problems and stuff like that. And if you don't think that don't go back to processed foods, there's something wrong. Because I'm telling you, as far back as the 80s, that's when it all started changing. because people got away from growing gardens and taking care of themselves.
Yeah, CJ, we grow a garden every year. We we put food back in the freezer every year from the garden, and we're just trying to move more towards that, back towards that lifestyle.
Yeah, your grandparents, your mama and papa always raised a big garden. The kids chipped in and helped. You all dug potatoes and stuff like that. That was the time where you didn't see the medical issues that we see now. I agree, Robert. I agree 100%. My husband and I have not done a garden for a few years. They usually do one at his work. We didn't do one last year, but we're definitely going back to it this year.
There's a lot of people in the community that I live in that do, they call them community gardens.
Yeah.
It's where the entire community goes in and pitches in. Like somebody will supply the land to do it on, and everybody pitches in to get the garden started and maintaining the garden, and everybody in the community gets to go to that garden and get what they need.
And Robert, am I right in saying there's a jail, a county that I don't know if it's close to us, but it's in Mississippi. They do a garden every year. That's what the prisoners eat out of.
Yes. Well, so like some of the a good portion of the prisons and detention centers in Mississippi do wonderful things. There's one probably about 2 hours from us that they train horses. There's
Call probably came in.
Probably.
Hey, what's the biggest money machine that we have in this country right now that keeps us all broke and sick? It's the healthcare system that keeps us that way. And
Right.
what's the biggest weapon that they have to keep that going? It's what they feed us. They know that what they're feeding us is going to keep us sick. It's going to keep us coming back to the doctor, back to the insurance company, and back to the coverage. So that's the best way they have of making sure we are sick, is by making us eat chemicals. And if you see how many foods are actually outlawed in other countries, it's because we constantly eat chemicals. And that's why that food, my parents still in their 70s have a garden. I don't remember a time we didn't have a garden. I mean, it's the big picture, y'all.
Stark to kind of chime in on that a little bit. For the ones that have been kind of following me a little bit on the Vorman journey, everybody knows that my husband and his family grow soybeans, corn, wheat, and a lot of places won't even take the items that you grow if, like, for say, you had trees on that land within the last 10 years. And if you use certain chemicals, like you have to supply like what chemicals you use, what strain of seeds you use, and stuff like that. And a lot of European countries won't even take anything that has any type of chemical on it if there was trees on it within the last 10 years. And I feel like that us as a country we've gotten so far away from depending on ourselves and relying on the big corporations and the government to take care of us that we don't really care what chemicals they put on there. That you go to the grocery store and you see an organic something. Well, how do you know for sure that's organic, that there's not chemicals used on it?
And we've gotten lazy. The convenience of that is just what it is. It's convenient. It's easy for us to run uptown, grab something, come home and cook it, instead of going to your freezer or get out what you can.
And if y'all remember back when COVID was going on, there was, hey, the grocery stores are running out of food. And in all reality, I have talked to actual farmers that, has like, hey, the government's offering me this. to destroy half of my field.
What kind of government says that we have this food over here and it's okay to eat, right? You can eat that. But we have this food over here. It's way better for you, right? Like this chicken, this organic chicken, it's way better for you. And then we're going to make the chicken that's good for you, we're going to make that more expensive. So it's more unattainable to the people that need it. What kind of sense does that make? This is really good for you, so we're going to jack the price up on it so that you can't fucking afford it.
But you know what, Pam? They say that food's good for you. But if any of y'all know anybody that has chickens, we'll just use chicken as a broad here. Go to anybody's house that you know that has chickens, and tell me where you can find a chicken thigh, a chicken breast that are the size that you buy in the grocery store. You can't.
Exactly, because it's all set up with stuff.
Even the organic. I mean, go to somebody's house that has chickens. Like, so my chickens eat stuff that we have here. Like, when we cut the soybeans, we cut the corn, we cut the wheat. Like, we put it in drums, and that's what I feed my chickens. During the spring and the summer, they free range, and none of my chickens are the size of what are grown in the. I have some heftier ones, but nothing compared to what you buy in the grocery store.
I don't want them juiced up chickens. I watched that documentary. What was that thing? Something about the meat. There's a documentary that scared the living daylights out of me. My kid always tells me, "Why you don't want to eat?" I'm good.
Yeah, even with your beef and stuff though, like have you I don't know if y'all have bought ground beef at the grocery store lately, but when I went last week, so I buy my meat in bulk, and for 10 pounds of ground beef was $50.
Huh?
10 pounds of ground beef was $50.
It's crazy.
Ground beef used to cost like $3 $3 a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember when you could get it for 99 cents a pound.
What in the fucking America? Oh, this shit gonna be nasty. This is about to be bad, boy.
Yeah. If you have, if you have the means to, to grow your own food, like we're hopefully in the next couple of years, because it's going to be a process. Because right now beef prices are up, so on beef cows is you're looking at $2,000 to $3,000 for one cow, but one beef cow can feed 4 families of 4 for an entire year. Around here, like a lot of people go in together and buy them and split the meat. They go through buy hogs and split the meat for it. And even if you don't have the means to raise them yourself, you can look in your communities and the surrounding communities, and right across the state lines from where I live, there's a lady that raises them up and will sell you a hog, and you just take it straight to be processed.
It's not bad. I'm just thinking about this thing that I heard about them taking, if they take immigrants out of beef production, there are supposedly farmers who are going to sell out and lose their cattle, and I believe it was Nebraska and some other places that do beef heavily, that there's a potentially that they may lose their ranches because they don't have the assistance. Oh Lord, this is about to be bad.
So assistance for farmers has went way down over the last couple of years, especially. Like, and let's be real, without farmers, none of us would eat.
Right.
And you call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever, whatever you will. But I find it awfully suspicious that, anytime we have election years or anything like that, you have all these chicken farms and cow farms and hog farms that, mysteriously start having thousands and thousands of animals die to cut down on the necessities that people need.
Hey, you're absolutely right, though. You're absolutely right.
If you're interested in buying a beef, there are several uh, small places that will ship to you. Some of them will even send you a small freezer, like a deep freeze, for you to buy a half of beef. Our family, usually that's what my uncle does for his kids for Christmas. He buys them all half a beef. It's a big family. So reach out. I mean, talk to me. Robert will help you find somebody that will ship to you if that's something that you're interested in. But the small farmers, they're begging for people to buy their beef.
You know, and yeah, CJ can understand the struggles that I'm talking about because like we live not that far away from each other, and where we live at, there's a lot of farmers here that grow crops and everything. And over the last couple of years, I don't know if CJ's noticed or not, how many fields are empty and having to be cut back on because of the way that the world is going.
Yeah. Farmers that farm thousands and thousands of acres and they're having to leave one whole field or two or three that takes up half of the highway on either side. They can't do that anymore because the government has put so much on them. They can't make money doing that.
I don't even know what to say anymore. It's I'm just thinking about the future, and it's looking. It ain't. It's bright. It's bright. The future's bright, but everything y'all saying is real, though. It's real. Definitely, people should be prepared. Definitely preparing. Really,
People do need to be preparing. I mean, as bad as I hate to say it, I feel like things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. And so make sure you and your family are taken care of. There are steps that you can take. And somebody, when I was listening yesterday, I did hear somebody say, we are the only ones, we the people are the only ones that can change what we're going through. So reach out to people and find out the numbers that we need to call and the people that we need to reach out to make those changes in our states, in our communities. Like the schools here where my kid goes to school, they have an agricultural program to where the students grow. They grow a garden every year. We support them and we go and get some of our vegetable plants from them. But you help out the school that way, and it's also teaching the younger generations about the importance of growing food and being self-sustainable.
I don't even know why they think we talking. We're not even talking politics. We're talking about preparing. Like, it's not politics. I didn't. Robert's literally talking about your future and things that are going on across these states where that's not only his state, that means it's other states as well, and the impact. I don't.
So, totally. First of all, Robert, I love you. Thank you yesterday for showing me your little baby chick. That was the cutest little thing in the world. I appreciate you trying to make me smile. Hi, hair junkie. Long time no see. I just wanted to go happy left and pregnancy's good. Baby's good. I don't have gestational diabetes, so I don't have to prick my finger anymore. Yay. And then I don't like Taco Bell. I loathe Taco Bell. I think it's the most disgusting fast food that there is, but I picked it up today because the baby said so. And these little tiny little burrito dipper things with nacho cheese. Brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant.
So good.
Yes. Okay, so if you need a quick snack, then little dippers with the
So
nacho
good.
cheese.
So good. Love my Taco Bell.
Hair Junky's like, I would be the spokesman of Taco Bell, okay? But anyways,
I am.
baby's okay. She's chilling. So we're still aiming for April for her to stay. So
Nice.
hopefully.
My birthday's in March. So Aries.
Yes.
Aries.
When the
No,
next
I
time
just
you
came
going?
on to like mental health.
Okay.
Really. It was just mental health. That's
Okay.
why I'm like, should I drop? You guys weren't
No,
talking
no,
about
No,
no,
go
mental
ahead.
health.
No,
no.
sorry. Go ahead. I just wanted to do positive real quick,
Love
random.
that.
But yeah, love you guys hopping down.
Hey,
Love
Queen, when the
that.
next time you going live before Hair
Yeah.
Junkie?
When you going live?
I don't know. Maybe the next day or two. Taking a
Okay.
break from yesterday,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be around.
That was a lot.
I'll be around.
I'm an Aries Pisces baby.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, love
I
you
was
guys.
born on
Bye.
the 21st, 12:01 a.m. So I'm an Aries Pisces baby. I'm fucked up. Um, so mental health. So I am a property manager by day for condos and townhome associations. Um, I recently lost my job. I had a breakdown. Um, I had a breakdown beginning of December, second week of December, maybe. Um, I make about $2,500 every 2 weeks. I did. I was fired on a doctor's note a few weeks ago.
So I am sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's why mental health matters. Is I had a mental breakdown when I realized I took on too many properties at once, and I that evening had a few drinks, and my board president was calling me, texting me, calling me, texting me, calling me, texting me. Like, what the fuck does he want? Like, fuck him, It's almost Christmas. What does he want? Well, I had scheduled a board meeting and forgot about it, which I don't do. So I literally had a breakdown. Um, I'm like, I'm gonna stop drinking. It was only some wine, some vodka, nothing major. Stopped drinking, and the very next day, I had a seizure, which I've had one seizure already back in 2013, and broke my spine. So I had spine surgery. I had another seizure, and chewed through my tongue. Literally chewed through my tongue on the right and left side. I woke up covered in blood. My pillowcase, um, everything was covered in blood. So my sister woke up and she's like, "What happened?" I guess I tried to use the restroom and I smashed my face against.
Hair Junkie, I wanna make sure I put a trigger warning in there for anybody
Yeah,
who is in recovery or dealing with things. I want you to know that you can leave the room. I don't want you triggered. I don't want you to have a
thank
slip
you.
up. I want you to continue to have your
I'm
sobriety.
sober. Life
Yes.
is good. Um, I smashed my face. I smashed my face against the bathroom wall and didn't know. Um, I guess I crawled back to bed. Didn't know till I woke up. Till my sister woke me up and said, "What the fuck happened to you?" And I was covered in blood, and I bit through my tongue on both sides, and I went to the emergency room, and I was there for days on end. And that's why I haven't been active. Um, I've been in lives, but I've just been mental health is very important, and that's all I'm claiming right now is that mental health is very important. Um, Even when you think you have everything together, which I did, I was making good amount of money. They fired me on a doctor's note, which they can't do, but I'm not going to pursue it. I just don't have the energy to pursue it. I'm tired. I'm still healing. My tongue is still healing. I literally chewed through my tongue on the right and left side. Chewed through my tongue. I don't know if you guys understand that. Like, I chewed through my tongue. I am just able to speak now. Just this past weekend. This happened over 2 weeks ago. And it's still healing, but I'm able to speak. I couldn't speak for over 2 weeks. And that's why mental health is very important. That's all I'm saying. It's
And
been very painful. I've been in a lot of pain. I lost my job. They couldn't hold my position anymore as a property manager for condos and HOAs, which is kind of BS. I was on a doctor's note, but I'm not pursuing anything because I just don't have the energy. I just don't have the energy. Me just going to the store to get eggs and milk and they said I shouldn't have cut my drinking off cold turkey. That's what the hospital told me the day after. Literally chewing through my tongue. They're like, "We can't help you. We can give you Vicodin. That's it. We can't sew anything together. It's your tongue." You literally chewed. I chewed through my tongue. Chewed through it.
I, I'm I'm glad you were able to share, and you are absolutely right. Mental health is important. If you don't have a counselor or therapist, 988 is available.
Thank you.
You are more than welcome.
I do. I see my doctor tomorrow. I'm happy. I'm not sleeping at night. I'm, watching Smash These Lives. I go to bed. I wake up at, midnight, 1, 2 a.m. I'm watching her lives. Um, yeah, so I'm still not there, but I'll get there like normal self. I'll get there because, it's not like me. I had a lot of phone calls today. Um, Friends and family, like, "This is not you. Who are you?" You know, this is not you. You've always worked and helped other people, and now you're not working. You got fired. You got this. You got that. Yeah, it is. I can recover. Thank you, Megan. But yeah, mental health is important. I was ignoring it. I was essayed and molested as a teenager. I was in counseling for years, stopped. Everything I thought was fine. My mom died last year. I took care of her for 15 years. She lived with me. I just thought everything was fine. me being a dummy. I thought everything was fine. That was me saying everything was fine. Moved my sister in after my mom died, and everything's not fine. She was calling me out on my shit. And now that I'm sober, it's it's kind of hitting me at once. Because through my mom's death, she died 10 days after my birthday. Um, I just thought I had everything together, and I didn't. Looking back on it now, I didn't. I just thought I did, and had everyone fooled because I always took care of my mom, and no one else did. And um, so um, I don't mean to trauma dump on people, but mental health is I'm trying to overcome it, and I'm a strong person, and I've always done what was expected of me, and I took care of my mom, and now that I'm failing, it just feels like nobody's there for me.
You're not failing. I don't. You're not failing.
So we all go through bumps. We all have struggles. I take care of my mother right now. I'm alone in it. I take care of my mom and my kid. I understand when you feel alone, especially when you have siblings. Um, I have lows. I have times where I say my mask is off. I can't handle masking, is what I call it. I completely understand because there are times where I can't deal. I feel lost. I get it. I get exactly
I
what you're
just feel
going
like
through.
nobody's there for me.
The comic cousins are here for you, honey. I know you haven't been around as long as some of us, but if you haven't noticed, honey, we are actually all here listening. Before I drop
Thank
down,
you.
I know it can be frustrating, you guys, if somebody repeats themselves. I have the same thing when I'm nervous or upset. Sometimes I tend to repeat myself. So if we could just please be mindful in the comments,
Can you
that
please be kind?
it's probably not on purpose. I do
Like,
it too.
it's not
Here,
like me. This is not
yeah.
like me. I, I'm usually the one supporting people, but I'm,
We always
I'm just having a hard time right now.
Here, Junkie, can you do me a favor, honey? Can you try to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth? We are here for you and want to talk to you, but we love you and don't want to hear you, hyperventilate on. Can you try to take a couple deep
Yeah.
breaths for me?
Hair junkie. Hey, it's Muff,
Hey,
Ashley.
Muffin Man, I love you.
I love you more.
I'm
Honey,
always in your lives.
I know, and I love it that you're there. And if you ever need a friend, you need to know you are never, ever,
Thank you.
ever alone. You can message me whatever time. I will get back to you. You should see these comments. I know you're upset, and that matters. Your feelings matter, but there are so many people that care about you. You are never, ever alone,
Yeah,
honey.
that's why I haven't been active. I meant to come to your live because I don't want to bring this Patty's
And I just want you to
live.
know here, Junkie,
But
you are successful. You came up here today, that's success. You're talking about it, that's success. You're not failing, you're succeeding. Because you're beating it, you're overcoming it, you're expressing
yeah,
yourself now. You said you usually don't do that. You're
I
doing
don't.
that. That's a success. Small wins.
Thank you.
All you got to think about. Small wins. This is a small win. Okay?
That's all I wanted to say. You don't have to talk in my life. Just as long as you're there means the world to me. You know that.
Thank you.
You guys, I am nothing without you. It's our lives, and I want you there. Please message me if you need a friend. I am trustworthy, and you can trust me.
I'm just trying to calm. I know. I'm
You are a
just trying to
beautiful
calm
soul,
down,
honey.
and that's why I wanted to come in your life too.
You are a beautiful, beautiful person.
Talk about
Keep
hair stuff and
keep smiling. Keep smiling. I hope you have a blessed day.
Thank you. I'll try.
Hair junkie, you don't know me, but I am here to tell you, I promise it's going to be okay. I have been there more than once, and I wish I knew where you were and I was close to you,
I just miss my
and I
mom.
would come give you the biggest Meemaw hug available. But I promise you, as I'm breathing, it's going to be okay. One
Thank you.
moment at a time. One moment. But I'm so happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're talking. I
It's
have
just
paid
been
attention to you.
hard.
And I hear you, sweetheart. I really do.
I'm used to keeping it together, and
Me too. We're strong people. We're all strong. Give yourself a break. Just give yourself a break.
And you can't
Hair junkie,
always.
please don't ever think that you're failing too. I get that. I mean, I've had those times where I've been on top of the world and everything's going great and I think everything's going great and I get knocked down, and just don't ever think that that's you failing. We are going to get knocked back down, but how you get back up, that's what defines you, honey. I
Thank
love you. If
you.
you ever need me, message me, okay?
And you're already taking the right steps. You're taking the right steps.
Yeah.
You have to remember this is temporary and you don't want to hold it all in. It's good that you cry and talk about it. You
I
should.
know. Just no one knows me like this because I'm so strong and.
I know. And that's a part of it. You're not used to
just,
this.
I'm dying inside,
It's temporary. You hear me?
and
These are the first steps that you're already taking.
yeah, thank you.
I'm going to
Thank you to
message
all of
you.
you.
Yeah, I'm going to message you.
I'm gonna drop down.
Hey, Junkie, before you go, I wanted to let you know that anytime you need to utilize this platform to make sure that you have another day, you're more than welcome. Mental health is
Thank
important.
you.
So,
You've always brought a light to my life, and thank you so much, Pastor Petty. Like,
welcome.
it's so nice to get away from. It's so nice to get away from my life to
Hair
watch you
junkie.
because you're amazing, and I, I enjoy watching you. And
I need some hair advice, hair junkie. I got some greasy, almost gray hair right now. I am in
girl,
bad
use
need.
some dry shampoo.
Dry shampoo don't help it. It's still nappy looking.
If it is, then Nioxin.
Oh, it's gonna have to have something. And listen, Pantene just ain't cutting it.
Nioxin. Trust me, Nioxin.
Nice. And okay, where do I get it at?
I yeah, get it from Sally Beauty.
Okay.
I've recommended it to my clients for over 20 years. Honestly, it's the best thing. I use it. It is the most wonderful thing.
Because I'll be needing some. So I will be going to Sally's today.
Yeah.
Hair junkie, two things. You are an amazing person. Don't let life get you down. If you need to message me or call me, you can.
Thank you. I know.
Um, and some of the comment cousins are asking if your sister is at home or if you have someone that you can
She
call and
is.
talk to.
I moved my sister in once my mom died.
And well, I guess I have three things. You know, we all watched while you was out there doing that, doing the hair color and the doing your hair
was
magic.
so much fun.
Um, so maybe going back to your niche,
Hair, I'm doing this
your
Saturday.
doing your
I have
hair
clients
stuff. If
Saturday
you
and Sunday.
answer some of the questions that because I have heard a lot of ladies today asking for advice on their hair, some things that they could use to thicken it, to make it more luscious.
Yeah.
So
Nioxin's great, dry shampoo, and volumizing powder. That's what I use. So,
we've all seen you working your magic on here. We all
yeah.
loved it when you were doing your hair content. Um, that you're very talented and knowledgeable about it, and I think a lot of us need to move back towards what our to what our niches are and what our calls in
I'm
life,
trying.
and
I'm
let all
trying
of
to.
the negative Nancy's stay negative elsewhere. You do have a community
That
here that
usually
stands
doesn't.
behind
It
you.
usually doesn't bother me, but I think I'm gonna go live this Saturday. I have a highlight to do, which that'll make me feel better.
You
Yeah,
will go live this Saturday.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I heard
this
too, Petty.
Saturday
Because I,
morning, like at 10 or 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in Illinois, so
And I'm
I
about to
think I'll go
write that
live
down.
doing her hair. One of
What
my
time
clients,
again?
I haven't done clients in over 4 weeks.
What time again, Hair Junkie, so I can put it up?
10, 11. I think
Okay.
she's coming at 10.
Could you say I will go live on Saturday?
I will go live Saturday.
Amazing.
Yeah, doing her, just highlighting her hair. That's it. And she's excited, to have me back, and I'm excited to be back. And
Hair Junkie, can I jump in here really fast?
yeah,
I have missed your spicy self, but I'm going to let you know I have seen every time you've come in a room. And I noticed that you hadn't chatted, so I didn't want to be like, Hair
yeah,
Junkie, why didn't you? But I've seen you. You are not lost. You are
well, we have
every
seen you coming in.
yes, you have been noticed. And
thank
not in a
you.
bad way. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, you're
I
loved.
miss like
You are
my
missed.
life.
And this tiny little hiccup, not a failure,
Yeah,
is a part of this story you're going to teach.
amen.
It's so hard when we lose a parent. Um,
Yeah, I
and,
just miss my mom.
and I, anytime you need to, you reach out to me. I lost my dad. He was my best friend, just like your mom was yours.
Yeah,
And it's odd how grief will just some days just punch us right in the gut and we'll never know.
yeah. Sometimes
But
fine. I've been fine, and then bam, it just hit me. Like,
yeah, yeah.
I've been an orphan for almost 2 years, and my dad died when I was 16, and my mom died, you know, almost 2 years ago, and
But I want you to know that you are not alone because we've all seen you and we've all been waiting for you.
And you do
thank
have a
you.
good
I'm
example.
trying to get back to my normal self, and it was hard, when I got fired, and I go tomorrow to drop my laptop off and my keys, and uh, I wasn't expecting that. I was on a doctor's note. I see my doctor tomorrow at 12:20. I see my old job at 9:30, and
And then you know what you do? You come on here and you find one of us to talk to because that's going to be hard.
it's definitely difficult because I'm very dedicated, and like I said, I missed an annual meeting, which is not like me, in the beginning of December, and that's the last time I worked. It was like December 12th or 19th, or um, it was something very unlike me, and I was just going through it. Didn't know I was going through it. And then I had a seizure and bit through my tongue and went to the hospital for days.
Can I ask a question that I've seen in the comments?
Yeah,
Have you thought about maybe going to a treatment center?
I I did. I was basically at a treatment center when I was in the hospital
Okay.
for weeks on end. So
Okay, good.
yeah, I'm fine.
No, I didn't think you were. I was just
Yeah,
asking.
yeah.
Some of those
I'm
are really
just
bougie, like little spas and stuff. I'm just saying.
yeah. No, they're cutting my insurance off January 31st. You know,
Small hiccup. Small
I'm
hiccup,
just
not a failure.
scared. Yeah, I'm applying with
Get knocked
everyone I
down.
know. They're like, "Are you ready to work yet?" And I'm like, "No, my tongue is still healing. Like I bit through my tongue,
We all
but
get
it
knocked
is
down. We
healing."
start to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and
Yeah.
find the new, the new things for us in life. Um, you got this. Like I said, anytime that you need to call or text,
I
just
will,
do
and I've
so.
always texted you, so thank you. I've worked my whole life. I'm a workaholic. That's what I'm used to, and you know, I just had a mini breakdown. That was it, and that's all it took. And I had my sister call the vice president and my boss. She called both of them and said, you need to attend this HOA meeting. And I went to I went to the hospital the next day because I bit through my tongue, and I was in the hospital for days and days on end, and I left, and they fired me,
I
and
see some the hair junkie is saying that you can get your doctor to get you a case
yeah, I was
manager,
on a doctor's note.
to make sure your doctor gives you a case manager.
Yeah, they were like, "Do you want to hire an attorney?" And I
Hey,
can't. Like, I don't have the energy.
hey, hair junkie.
Yeah.
Um, I have been where you are. I'm in recovery, and I just didn't know if they gave you some resources to find people in your area who are also in recovery that you can talk to, so that you have a local community.
What is it?
No,
Has it got piss in it? No.
Are you
I'm just
open
kind of
to
like, I, I'm just
are
kind
you
of like on
open
my
to
own,
going?
and
Sorry, I
just
think I
kind of
have a
going through it.
delay. Um, Listen, I know what it feels like when the consequences of your drinking gets to the point where you have to face stopping and putting it away. And the idea of going forward without having alcohol in your life seems impossible. But the idea of continuing
Well, it
on the way that
was.
you've been going also seems impossible. And that can be a very, very
Quit,
scary
and
and
the
lonely
doctor's like,
place.
that's when I had my seizure. And like, why would you quit cold turkey? Like, why would you do that after so many years of drinking? And I'm like, I just thought I could handle it. They're like, well, obviously not. This is your second seizure, and now you bit through your tongue.
Well, you know,
Who told you
people,
this was a good idea? And I said, I did.
well, we can't, speaking for myself at least, as an alcoholic, I do everything all or nothing, right? So
Yeah.
I tend to make decisions like that, that are a little impulsive and they're all or nothing, and we don't really think it through. But I'm glad that you have another chance to try and do things differently moving forward and to
Yeah.
recover and have healing and all of those things. But I just wanted to suggest maybe looking into like AA or another program locally, because for me, talking to other people who are in recovery and who understand my problem and understand what it's like and they have recovered, that has helped me
tremendous amounts. Our friends are great, but if they haven't been there, it's not quite the same. So I just wanted to suggest you do that, and I really think it'll help.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'll step down.
I'm just
I
thankful.
don't mean to bring all this
It's okay.
drama.
It's okay. I'm thankful that you felt safe enough, and that
No, I do. I feel
have
safe
another.
with you.
Yeah, you have another day.
Thank you.
And that's what I want for you. Just keep going into the places that give you another day.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
know. Thank you for bringing me content every day. Every day, Petty. Every day. There's something else that I can watch and just take my mind off things.
I agree.
So thank you
And make sure
for
you get
being
some.
you.
You're welcome.
And I enjoy watching you every day and listening to your kids in the background. Even though they're annoying as fuck. It makes me happy and you're amazing at what you do. And like I said, this Saturday, 10/11, I'll go live and I'm just gonna highlight one of my girlfriends here that's been waiting for me for a long time. And I hope it's somewhat entertaining for you guys. I miss this. I've been offline just watching you guys for weeks and weeks. Pastor Petty, you're amazing, and I love watching you, and you bring a smile on my face. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Get some rest. Get some rest and get ready for tomorrow. Yes. Tony? Tony? You guys just got it straight. Literally.
Daddy.
If you can only chat, you can't be getting in the box.
I'm just like you, Daddy.
You do. Here.
And let's go here.
Let me be the hated one for bringing this here.
I was about to look, we talking about are we talking about
Aaron
the
Parnas.
Constitution? Are we talking?
No, they're releasing the January 6th. I mean, what do you call them? People call them all different
Oh, you didn't know that?
things.
We signed that yesterday.
Yeah, they're releasing them right now, and there's a congresswoman waiting for them to be released so that she can personally give them a guided tour of the Capitol.
Yeah. Yeah. We're in the Twilight Zone.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Constitution.
Oh, Constitution. Yeah. Go ahead. If you want me to spit it out, or you want to spit it out?
Yeah, if you go to whitehouse.gov/Constitution, where it's been for years, it's no longer there
at all. I checked too.
Gone.
Why is the Constitution missing from the official White House page, y'all?
Not trying to fearmonger, just bringing y'all some news. Just bringing y'all some news. It's under construction.
Also, I just got some breaking news stating that President Trump said that that ICE may go into schools and into churches to arrest people.
Yep. I already told y'all this. I told y'all this last year.
Hey, there's a lot of teachers coming together on this app right now making videos, letting other teachers that may not know that they are under no obligation to hand children over to ICE. That teacher cannot get in trouble for saying, no, I'm not giving you this child.
What's his name? Aaron Purd. What's his name again? Aaron Purd. What? How I spell his last name? Purd. What? How I spell his last name? Aaron's last name.
P.ARNAS.
Did he drop more than already that he's put out? Did he drop something to IG?
Yeah, he reported on the congresswoman waiting for them to come out so that she could personally greet them and give them a tour of our beautiful capital.
What an amazing time to be alive. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm glad I read all that stuff. Just as, yep, I'm sorry. I'm sorry last year I sounded like a maniac. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry I'm smiling. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Can I take a quick left? Because I've been waiting for
Yes,
you.
I know. I know.
So I don't know if it's been reported to you, but Allie Ray, she unplugged her baby's monitor in the NICU 3 times. Once so she can get a turkey sandwich, once so she could charge her phone, and then another time just so she could show us.
Hold on, trigger warning.
But wait.
Trigger, just 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. Let me let these moms leave the room. Trigger warning. Please leave.
Sorry.
Please leave. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
But I'm happy to report, because me and my friends have been following this, CPS is involved at this time. So, yeah, she was being real cocky. She unplugged her baby's things. Aunt Karen has reported on it. Yeah, Aunt Karen's reported on it. Half a million views. This woman has been called out for scamming, and now she's everything that she did to Gabrielle Jacobson, she's getting tenfold. Her karma definitely is hitting her. So
hold up, they got a screen recording of this that they was able to send in to CPS.
Many screen recordings of it.
It's floating on here on the For You page.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Karma never fucking misses. Is that baby even a week old yet?
Yes.
It's 1 week to the day, right? This was last week. It's 2 weeks.
She'll be 2 weeks on Friday, I believe it is.
Okay, that was 2 weeks ago reported. Yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah, we had a whole talk about it. Yeah, oh my God.
Listen,
who spoke this 2 weeks ago? Was it you, Kate? Who spoke this into existence?
Listen, I will never take accountability for any of that shit. I just came up here and said that she was speaking on somebody's baby who was in the NICU, and now her baby's in the NICU. I thought that was, like, I won't speak on that. That poor baby does not deserve any of this.
Somebody said 2 weeks ago.
Sabrina, you know you're in a box.
You're not gonna keep.
Yes, I'm just waiting on y'all to speak. I'm sorry. I'm driving. No,
you good.
I was just going to say, I seen the screen recording yesterday. She was on a live and somebody screen recorded it. She was sitting there holding her child, and she was telling everybody on the live that she was hungry and she wanted a turkey sandwich.
Yep.
So she grabs the plug and she unplugs the baby.
Yep.
And makes the alarm go off, and the nurse comes in there to see what was going on, and she's like, I was just wondering if you could grab me a turkey sandwich from in the break room type of deal.
The thing with it is like,
yeah,
the reason why it was a medical part of the baby's bed is because she said, oh no, it's not an emergency, but I was just wondering. Like,
I was just gonna say that, Katie, those were her first words. Oh, it's not an emergency, you're good. What?
But I'm hungry.
Pastor, can you drop me down, please? I'm driving. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
Good Trina girl.
See, I don't even follow this girl, and she's been on my FYP. But Petty, when you watch it, watch her facial expression. That's the sickest part.
Mm-hmm.
Because she really gives like a gotcha look when she pulls that, like she pulls the plug apart, she like a got you. Like
Yep.
it's sick.
Like she know what she's doing.
She like
She said she was
Wow,
doing
who
it to
gave
prove
her
a
a
point.
baby? Why?
Listen.
What? Why? And why are you lying? Oh my God, I feel so horrible for the child. Why are you
That
lying?
infuriates me.
Oh,
I was, I had, when my twins were born, one of my twins was a NICU baby. And all I've got to say is I hope that turkey sandwich gave her the poops because
Well,
that is some vile, disgusting, that's so horrible.
you can tell the nurse was like, what the hell? Because the nurse even said, like, hey, like, do you want to put her down, take a break? She's not supposed to be fed for another hour. And she's like, no, I don't want to put her down because I don't want her to get fussy. But you want these nurses who you're not in the hospital, your baby's in the hospital. You want these nurses to wait on you hand and foot for what? You're not a queen. Get out of here.
I just want to say that my daughter quit breathing at 8 days old. I had to do, CPR on her. We had to go to the PQ, all that. She was in the hospital for, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks. I couldn't even think of food because I was breastfeeding. The nurses had
That
to
part.
remind me that I needed to eat and it was best for her. I like food was the furthest thing from my fucking mind.
You mean you
Petty, you're
didn't
gonna
go
lose
live
it.
and record the whole thing for everybody to watch?
You're gonna lose it when you see the video, Patty. It's bad. It's really like I had flashbacks and I was just floored she did that. I've never that was probably one of the worst things I've ever seen on this app for attention, hands down. And yeah, like I said, that like the food was not even on my mind. I had nurses come in to me and say, honey, you're breastfeeding, you have to eat. It didn't even occur to me that I had gone 3 days without eating a single thing until that point.
That
I
part.
can't. I just had to say that.
The other thing coming from a NICU mom, it takes seconds. Seconds. That's why that pulse ox is placed on the baby's foot. So if they unplug that, that little child can flatline. I mean, just like that. Like in a blink of an eye, because it happened to my daughter numerous times while we were in there. That's all I have to say. It's fucking disgusting as hell.
I also just wanted to add, like, this is the same woman who swore up and down she was never going to show her baby. Nobody deserved to see her baby, but the second she needed money, she used the baby's poor situation to then financially get money. And she was even dry begging. Well, no, she wasn't even dry begging. She begged for her car to get detailed while her baby was sitting in the NICU. She asked for $300 to get her car detailed. Crazy. And I know people are going to talk about it and be like, you guys are speaking on a baby. No, I'm speaking on the mom. The mom.
the mom. We want the baby alive. Somebody
Yeah, and
do
I
it.
fraud too. The sandwiches that are in the break room and the nurses station are for the nurses that work 12-hour shifts taking care of your child. And also for the moms that have babies like super late at night or super early in the morning. Because when you have a baby, you're super hungry afterwards. And the cafeteria is closed, they get you a sandwich. She wanted those sandwiches. And then the second time was because she had drinks in the room, but she just didn't want to get up and go to the counter to grab her drink. So she unplugged her baby.
Like, Petty, when you see the video, she
You
literally
can't make this up.
this last
Y'all are literally not making this up.
no.
This is horrific that there is somebody now with a. This is just horrific. If they will do a unplug on their baby, like basically the most horrifying part of that is knowing that that's keeping the baby alive. The baby's in there for a reason. The INCU is in the INCU for a reason. You want the baby to live. You want to be, but like if you will do that, like I can't. Like what else?
I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna drop because I just really wanted to pick your brain about it. But she literally, this last time she pulled it, she said, "Oh," she basically was like, "Oh yeah, watch this." Since you mentioned it, I'm gonna do this because I need a drink. It's literally Petty. It's the sickest, saddest thing I've ever freaking seen. I'm gonna pray for that baby, but I hope she gets her karma. That's all.
DJ's asking you to check IG.
This is crazy.
No, Katie, I was going to talk to you about it. This is like my next Danny twin thing. All right, here, I'll talk about myself to you guys. So yeah, so literally this Ali Ray person, her child's in the NICU. She's a visitor at this point because she's been discharged from the hospital, but the baby's still there. So she was there during visiting hours. And basically what she did was because she was hungry, instead of just putting her baby back in the bassinet and excusing herself to go get something to eat. She said, oh yeah, I'm hungry. I want a turkey sandwich. Watch this. Unplugs it. The thing goes off because you're literally taking it off. And the nurse comes in and is like, no, you can just go, you can put the baby down and go do it. She then had the audacity to do it again. I don't know time frame wise, but she was like, oh, here, I want my drink. I just don't want to get up and get it. Unplugged it again. And she had like this weird smirk laugh, like, look, I can do whatever I want. It was terrible. It really was bad. It was very, very bad. So she's basically a guest, like, while her baby's in the NICU, and she's on live while the baby's in NICU being catered, like taken care of, not catered, but. And then she apparently did it a third time when she wanted a phone charger. I didn't see the phone charger one, so I can't speak on that. But the other two, I did see, and it's unsettling. Oh, Katie, you're back.
Yes. It was for a sandwich, it was for a charger, and it was for a drink. I don't know the order that it was in. I know the turkey sandwich was first, but then it was for a charger and a drink. I don't know what came second or third, but yes.
Yes, Allie Ray, the one.
You called her out. You called her out before.
Disgusted that there's a video out there of her being in the box over here.
That you called her out though. It wasn't a good thing. But yeah, Megan, she's trying to tie it up with Gabby. She's doing a pretty good job. So.
And I think she just hit it out of the ballpark. I don't know. Because in seconds, being in the NICU, losing your oxygen monitor, I mean, seconds it takes. Because they're infant, their lungs aren't fully developed. That's part of the reason why you're in an ICU.
Well, and then when she watched Erin's video calling her out, she laughed. And I told my friends, I'm like, she just laughed like she's not going to care. And then my friend sent me another video shortly after that. She actually felt remorse about it after, I guess. But
the first thing she did was laugh first before remorse kicked in.
Yes.
Oh,
she laughed.
Yeah,
twice.
evil,
multiple times, Petty.
Evil laugh, Petty. Like, this is disgusting because, like Megan said, it takes a blink of an eye for those babies to go perky and looking at you to flatlining. I've had it happen multiple times while my daughter was in NICU. It is the scariest shit you have ever seen in your life.
So, as of this morning, she actually, in her bio, it said, just a girl who loves a turkey sandwich. And then, and all her videos were gone and stuff. That was before her account was gone. But yeah, and then last night, the name of her live was something about just a girl with a turkey sandwich. So, like, she was making a joke out of it. She thought it was hilarious.
Yep.
What do you mean her accounts are gone? What happened?
She deactivated her account because she's getting called out.
So it was up as of this morning because I looked at it this morning and it was there. That's how I saw the bio. But all her videos were gone. You could only see her reposts. And then again this afternoon I checked and it was gone. And her Instagram's also private.
My baby.
I just wanted to say she didn't feel remorse. She was mad she got caught.
Yeah,
she was mad
she thought it was funny. She made a joke
people
out
were
of
coming
it, for sure.
her, and then she was going to use it as an opportunity to make money and have other people feel sorry for her. Well, I guess I just hope that I can get through this postpartum because I'm all alone. She chose to be alone before she even got pregnant. She said she always wanted to be a single mother. She left that 18-year-old boy the day that she found out she was pregnant to get back with whoever. And so so this is what she wants, and she's just absolutely hurt that they are coming for her in a negative fashion.
Yeah, because she was talking about Aunt Karen's video and she was like, ha ha ha, it's at 500,000 views. It's going viral. She thought it was hilarious. She loved it.
Oh, absolutely. But she didn't think that the rest of the people were going to come out in the woodworks.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't she even go sub-only chat last night? So she made money.
She did. Mm-hmm. And this was before she realized, this is before she even knew about the Aunt Karen. So she knew people were coming for her hardcore about that already.
I do know that there is one video up on a page called Voices. I personally don't know that creator, but that is where I saw the clip if anyone's looking for it.
Oh, I love
Voices. Yeah, is legit. Voices is 100%.
Yeah, I was watching the
Okay.
live when she unplugged it the second time because she said, "Oh, well the nurses told me if I need something to do it, watch, I'll do it again." And she unplugged it and someone in her chat was like, "Well, don't do it just to make a point." And she was like, "Well, I'm not just trying to make a point. I want my drink." And it's literally across the room. She's like, "I want my drink from over there."
Yeah.
And she
So
didn't
for
want
anyone that does not know anything about her, there's like two main pages that cover her all of her shenanigans. Dog Digital and Connie Artist. If you just type those in there, you usually can find them. But that's
Yeah, you guys can go down that rabbit hole if you don't know who she is, Dog Digital and Connie Artist. But yeah, I just wanted to hit you real quick, Petty, before you got off. I've been trying, but I didn't want to interrupt nobody. But I figured this would be a different turn from the rest of the news today. But yeah, since you called her out, I wanted to kind of see where your head was at with that. But now you know.
Oh, that's cause I'm sick to my stomach that happened. You would even think to. I'm sick
Yeah.
thinking that somebody would even think to unplug that. It makes me sick. And may one or two things happen. May she realize what attention, that all attention is not good attention, and maybe I need to go sit down and be a mom, or maybe they'll help out and save the child. One or two things need to happen. It's obvious. It's obvious as of right now.
I just don't know how you go from I'm not showing my baby to I'm gonna unplug my baby to show the viewers this. Like it's really sick. I hope she gets help, and you can't blame postpartum on this because we all been in through postpartum. I could never imagine unplugging something that's keeping
Never.
ever.
This for attention?
I mean, she was making money. Listen, she told everybody she was never going to show her baby, and then the second she had the baby, she was showing it and showing her, and she was making money off of it. She needed her rent paid, like I told you. She said she needed her car detailed for $300. She said my baby has everything, but my car, I really need my
It
car.
was premeditated, May.
So I haven't really been following what the beggar community is doing. Has like their money kind of slowed down or something? Because I really don't. I see them, but I don't bother them anymore.
Well,
It's
it
like the money
came to
slowing
a
down.
halt because everybody that has a gift balance can still gift, but you cannot recharge to gift. So if you have a coin balance, you can throw the gifts, but you cannot at this point recharge your gifts to throw them gifts.
So they're in like this little bubble standstill where only so many people.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But like
Of course
CPAs
they
and
still get
CPs.
cash apps and Venmos and all that, but they can't get the gifts on TikTok.
I know you're just talking about the gifts, but I recharged off of here, but it glitched on me like quite a few times. But I could throw a gift if I wanted to. Like it did let me recharge. I just had to go through it a couple times, and then it let me recharge. But it doesn't like for a while it didn't show how much like coins I had, and now it does. So it took a second.
You have to actually go to the website, the actual TikTok.com/recharge.
That's weird. I don't do
You
websites.
can no longer just click the little gift button thing below.
I did.
And recharge that way.
Because we're not in the app store, I think.
Like I said, I did, and it worked for me.
I just recharged on here, like through here last night.
Yeah.
But it won't let me recharge on here now. But you can still go to TikTok.com/recharge and recharge. I highly suggest if you do it that way to go through your PayPal. Do not put your debit or credit card in there. Go through PayPal.
It seems like it's working for some people and not working for others. That's what it sounds like.
On this same gossipy topic, have any of you guys watched the compilation videos of all the big creators pouring their souls out about like lying?
I made a video. I made a video of it. I made a video because of it.
I can't stop giggling. Like they really thought it was Y2K and the world was burning, and
They deserved
it
it.
was so
They
damn
deserve
funny.
it though. For lying, they deserve it.
I agree.
If you're gonna lie to get famous and then come out at the end and be like, "Look what I did,"
I
yeah,
didn't
reap
date a
what you sow.
billionaire. I don't eat the mukbang. Oh gosh, there were so many. And there were a couple I was like, oh.
Ice cubes.
Oh, Ice Cubes, yep.
It was funny as fuck.
The person not having Tourette's.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
so bad. That was so bad.
Saw somebody came out with the truth. They don't really have an illness. So yeah. They don't do the shots for diabetes for real. They don't drink coffee.
I saw one that there was that they actually divorced a couple of years ago, but they kept making videos together because they were making money off of it.
Like,
am I the only one that's seen that Adriel Sigler was crashing out yesterday because out of 490 people that voted in her poll, only 7 of them were vegan?
Dear Lord.
That makes me happy too.
What does it matter though? Like, just be proud to be vegan yourself. I don't know, but the only person I'm shocked about coming out with their lies is Miss Terry Jo, because she is not white or whitey, sorry, and she is not a natural blonde. Do you know who Miss Terry Jo is?
Terry, you about to have me look this up.
Go look at Miss Terry Jo. She admitted that she is not white tea and she is not a natural blonde. And I'm sad. I'm sad, and I would love to have a conversation with her because I believed her my whole life, and she was standing up, so she's not wheelchair bound. Okay.
Hold up. We talking about the one who do the battles?
Yes, she admitted that was her secret. She came out and said she is not white tea. And she is not a natural blonde, and I was disappointed in hearing that.
Wait, but you said she could walk also.
And she was standing up. Yep, she was standing up in that video. She don't got no wheelchair.
Jesus has performed a lot of miracles in 2025.
I was devastated, okay? When I saw that confession, I lost all hope on content creators because I believed her. I believed her wholeheartedly.
You know, Queen, I don't think anybody went out with a bigger bang than Kim did.
Dude.
She poked Queen in the eye.
She really did. It was bad. I felt it.
Well, if you only seen the chesticles,
yes, that was all I saw. I don't want to see anything else. Thank you.
No booty cheeks for me.
Color yourself as blessed because she did show the full moon. Pulled up the whole back of the moo, honey. The whole back of the moo.
No, not the starfish, not the chocolate starfish.
I was told that her ass couldn't fit into the video.
Has she been live since that? Like the Melon Gate issue on live?
Queen, since the day that she knocked you out with them honkers, I have not seen her.
She been gone. She gone.
She's waiting for the lawsuit.
They're saying yes, she has been. Oh,
well, if she has been, somebody please send it to me because I'm going to need to send her my therapist bill.
For real.
Anyways, I just wanted to come up and gossip about the content creator that broke my heart with her lies, but I'm gonna still try to support Miss Terry Jo through the lies over the years. But I was very disappointed to hear that she was not who she said she was. So,
but Megan, that was my very first video back on the app, was to talk about them people that expose themselves.
I call it going rogue. When I jump into lives that I don't know, I still do it. I'll if I'm up late or if I have to get up really early for work or something, I'll go rogue. I call it going rogue, and I go into these random lives. And one night, these two frisky ladies dropped their drawers in their 60s. I was like, "What? That's not the rogue I was looking for." But they got me. They got me. Scrolled really fast. Didn't stop scrolling for a little bit after that.
Megan moved over to the damn clapper side of TikTok. Okay,
Robert, they got me. They doubled down and got me because both cheeks were flying. It was a full pair of moons.
And you went into these places with no backup or moral support. What's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, I thought it was so funny, Robert. Oh, I thought I was hilarious. I was laughing at myself. I was by myself. Like, oh, I just thought it was funny. And I would go, oh, I learned a lesson that night. I was like, I'm not doing that for at least 3 days till it can be unseen out of the brain. No.
Y'all make sure y'all check on y'all grandmas. They are lonely, obviously, for what we just heard. Please check on your grandmothers. Please, if you are somebody's grandbaby, check in on them and your mom. For God's sake.
Don't be like Megan. Don't go rogue. I do come back with some funny stories, though. So I don't remember them right now. But, oh, I would laugh. I'd go out and then I'd come back in and I'd be like, listen what I just learned. Or didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I would come back with some good doozies. I mean, I did it to myself, let's be fair, but I did find it amusing. I don't do it nearly as much that I've kind of found people now, but yeah. I'll let you finish your
Yeah, it's about to wrap up. This is the wrap up time.
I'm out.
Thank you, Megan.
Anytime.
God, the image in my head after she said that. Lord Jesus. To the high powers above, please make sure my skin is tight. Please make sure I go for a walk every day so I can keep the collagen in my skin right. Oh, Lord. Tonight, Robert will be live at 8 p.m. Central Time. Smash is going to follow him up after. Make sure you check that 8 o'clock time. I'll be in bed. Hair Junkie will be on Saturday between 10 and 11 Central.
Oh, I forgot. I know why I was coming up because Terry Joe threw me off. I was just gonna say, have you been watching the For You page for the black community going after Snoop Dogg? And
Oh yeah, and Nelly.
Oh yeah, they're eating them alive right now.
I mean, I like the Tupac one where
Yes.
Tupac, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I like
so if you guys want to go see what's going on with that,
that's gonna be my song.
Just like Snoop is trying to stay afloat at this point with the black community. I don't know. Rest R.I.P. old Snoop, I guess. That's just my opinion, though.
For real, I still seeing it. That was glad. Hey, I'm glad you didn't save that. I'm glad you didn't save that. That was a good one, a good news to put out there. Cause yeah.
They're fighting for their life right now, him and Nelly. So.
They should know better.
Right. They should have known better, especially when you got a clip from 10 years ago, dogging on any other black artist who was going to be there and perform at the first inauguration for Trump, and you talked all that mad crap, and then now here we are. Just saying. The internet is forever. The internet is forever.
How you want it? You better get it. How do you want it? Yeah. Tupac had him right.
Right. All right. Okay, that's all. I just wanted to throw that out there if y'all are bored.
I'm dancing in the fence lane. In the fence lane line for real. Hey, still Queens. Yeah, sorry. Yesterday, had to say that. Sorry as well. Still, I'm sorry. You're amazing. You want to say that, Queen. Amazing. Amazing. I know everybody been telling you, but you're amazing. 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 To all of y'all, everybody here, you're all amazing as well. You're amazing as well. Wonderful, stewardess, great, and as you can see, this is a one-of-a-kind community, a very unique community. I had to own it a little while ago, never wanted to own it, but this is a unique community. Very unique, the organicness of it, and I appreciate you all, but
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
You held me hostage for over 5 hours. Good job. Good job. That 30 minutes turned into 5. Really appreciate you. Mean that from the bottom of my heart. You got 5 free hours out of me. God damn it. Have a good one.
Steady, are you ready?